Yo, what's going on, everybody? Is episode 11 of the Saturday Night Live chat, and I'm like, damn, dude. Like, I try. Okay, so like, we got this thing right when we're on, and I'm trying to like actually change my lights now, right? So it's kind of funny, right? So like, the middle of the countdown timer, right? This is so unprofessional, man. But whatever, bro. Like the middle of the countdown timer, I'm like, crap, bro. I really just realized I don't have my lights changed to the color that like gives me better lighting. But I like have to keep the fucking light away. I have to keep the phone away so it doesn't make the predator noise. But I gotta like do the Space Jam Michael Jordan arm to get to the phone. I'm like, oh crap, 14, 13, damn it. Then I'm trying to use the force, like, you know what I'm saying, on some Anakin. No, it's like Kylo Ren when he's trying to grab the saber, and but then he don't know that Rey is using the force as well. It's kind of like one of them moments, man. So what's going on, Chase?
What's going on, man? It's actually kind of cool, man. Just two people shooting the shit, man. Hopefully, like you said, Matt is coming in about 30 minutes. So that'll be cool.
Yeah, Matt should
And
be
then
here in about 30
eventually a couple
minutes.
others. But until then, man,
Yeah.
we'll do our thing.
Yeah, no doubt, man, no doubt. You said you're pretty tired, man. What's how late did you stay up?
Well, after Payne's show, I had plans to go out, so I was out, Vegas Strip until like 4 a.m. Then I got home. I was
Hey,
wide awake, man. I couldn't go to sleep.
what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, man. But
Sure,
technically, because you in Vegas, you technically can
it's
tell.
yeah, it's all just the same every time. Got to see a girl fight on the strip. That was pretty intense. I'm talking full blown hands, cops, have security,
Oh
just
man,
brawl.
crazy. What's up to the chat, man? Dennis Perez, like Pudgy would say, hi, Poly Stoners. Fatal the Collector, Edwin Diaz, what's good, man? Brenton Palmer, what's going on, man? Statue Habit 71, how you been, man? I don't think I've seen you in a while. Appreciate you being here. Tone, hey y'all, hope everyone is doing well tonight. No doubt, man. I'm always nervous. I'm late for Cash's show. Then I remember Cash show never actually starts on time. What's good, people? Hey, you guys. Chasing multitasking. What up, Poly Stoners? Yo, what's going on, guys? Yo, John, if you want to hop on, bro, just let me know if you want to hop on. We can get you on here, man. Cash on time today. Chasing is a good influence. Man, whatever, y'all. Hey, man, you gotta build up the, you know what I'm saying? You gotta build up the, Keesis, what's going on, man? I hope you cool over there. I think the last time I heard you was in Washington, then Korea or something, man. So I hope you doing fine wherever you at. And then we got Trey Smith in the building, man. What's going on, Trey? Uh, yeah, man. So a full on girl fight, huh?
Yeah, man,
Like,
it was pretty wild. I guess this one girl thought this group of girls stole her cab, so she just ran up, opened the door, smacked one of the girls upside the face. All four girls got out of the other cab and just started attacking.
yeah,
Man,
wow.
there was a wig on the floor, there was a weave on the floor, there was a braid on the floor. It was bad,
Oh, all right, all right.
but it was we're seeing, man, we're seeing.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, shoot, man. Looks like we got a Fatal the Collector coming on with us, man. Appreciate you being here, Fatal. What stays in Vegas? No, I'm just playing.
He's on mute. Fatal,
Yeah.
you on mute, man.
What's good? What's good, Piggy? Appreciate you being here, man.
No doubt. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely,
definitely,
definitely.
definitely.
Oh crap,
Oh
we got
crap, we
a
got an
echo.
echo.
I don't know who's that.
Hands up,
Hands up, don't shoot no.
No, I'm
No, just
playing.
playing.
Sign.
Wait,
We'll see.
Hello. Oh, so it's Fatal with the echo. Wait,
Wait,
hello.
hello.
Yeah. No, Piggy, unmute yourself.
All right, I'm
Hello.
unmuted.
Yeah, it's Fatal with the echo. All good. Yeah, man. Yeah, so that's a crazy story, dude. Like, I'm trying to think like what's the craziest like public thing I've seen. Oh, okay, I got one for you. I got one for you. So you know how like you seen them videos where like the crazy chick is in like Walmart and she's like pooping inside of Walmart. I know it's like nasty and weird, but I literally did see that happen before. And it's kind of like wow. Like you got to either really want to go or you got to like just be a person that doesn't care. Like one of the two. And I don't know, man. I just find that kind of crazy, but yeah. I don't know. Vegas is a crazy place. I'm not sure if this is the same place that has the wax museum, but I definitely want to go there to check out the wax museum. I think that's in Vegas.
Yeah,
Where
we
they
got
have
one
like
of those. We got
yeah,
one.
Marilyn Monroe and all them, all the
Nope.
stars. Yeah, that's where I want to go. But yeah, Piggy, what's going on with you, man?
Nothing much, man. Nothing much. Just week ending, if that's a proper word to use. Getting caught up on a lot of kind of, since they put a lot of the Marvel content from Netflix over on the Disney platform, I've been just kind of binging and catching up on all those shows.
Yeah, what show is catching your eye?
Well, I had to finish Daredevil because I never finished Daredevil. I
Okay.
had never watched Iron Fist or Punisher. I had only saw season 1 of Daredevil, Luke Cage, and Jessica Jones. So like that whole Defenders kind of
Yeah.
team lineup, I'm just getting caught up on all of that, and I'm
Yeah,
loving it.
I never actually finished Jessica Jones. I don't know how I felt about that. I'll go back and give it a try one of these days, but I'm not sure how I actually felt about it. I liked how they intertwined the characters together, though. Like on one show you'd see another one coming. I definitely did like that part. I thought that was pretty cool. It was definitely the perfect kingpin.
Oh
No
yeah,
doubt about that. Perfect kingpin. Luke Cage. I mean, preference or no preference. But perfect. Misty Knight. Perfect. Who else? Daredevil was Charlie Cox. I thought he was perfect. Yeah.
even Rosario Dawson being like the night nurse on
Yeah,
all
the
of
Night
the
Nurse.
series was really good. Vincent D'Onofrio, man, he is Punisher for me at this point. I think he did like the best representation probably of anybody
Yeah,
that I've cast. I even liked him in Hawkeye. A lot of people weren't crazy about the Hawkeye series.
I
I
haven't
haven't.
seen that yet. Yeah.
Yeah, well then I won't, drop any Easter eggs, but he did a good job in
So
Hawkeye as well.
so for Chase and Piggy, and that's crazy because Trey mentioned it where I was about to go. How did you guys feel about Elektra, the actress portrayal?
I liked her better than I did. What was her name?
Gardner, Jennifer
Jennifer
Gardner.
Gardner. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm trying to kind of forget about that. So I think she did a lot better. What I couldn't get with was she has a she has a very strong accent. The actress that played her in the Daredevil series. So it wasn't her. It was just me. I couldn't. A lot of times I had to rewind. Like, what did she say? Let me throw in the captions. Wait, what did she say? Like her accent was like very thick, and she was talking really quick. So I had to do a couple of takes to kind of grasp what she was saying. But overall, I think she did a good job.
Yeah. Uh, did you see Jessica Jones, Chase?
That one and Luke Cage I couldn't get into. Everything else I
Yeah.
saw.
Yeah. Why couldn't you get into Jessica Jones? Was it too like why is she drunk all the time? Like what's up with
I don't
that?
know. Jessica Jones, I just couldn't grab it. I never even knew that was a character beforehand anyway. You know what I mean? Till that show came out, I never knew that was even a comic, right? I've never heard of her in my life. Luke Cage, I tried to, man. I got like 3 episodes in or whatever, and I just too slow. I couldn't roll with it. But Jessica Jones, I just had no interest, man. I had no connection to it. Like nothing would draw me in.
Yeah, and I know a lot of people didn't care for the actor portrayal of what do you call it?
Oh, you got echo.
Oh yeah, Fatal. It keeps coming back. I'm not sure why, but the actor portrayal of Iron Fist. But the crazy thing is, like, I really like kung fu and stuff. So like, that's what kept me there. And I didn't think Iron Fist was like horrible. Definitely wasn't perfect, but just the kung fu element alone, kept me there. So. But would you guys have liked to see more Bullseye?
I think I'm good now.
Okay, cool, cool, cool.
I, yeah, man. I didn't like nothing but Luke Cage. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Out of all five of them, that's all you like.
That's it. I didn't like Iron Fist. I didn't
You
like.
hold on, whoa. You didn't
I
like
did.
Punisher?
I know. I know. Yeah, I like Punisher. But Iron Fist, I didn't like. I didn't like Jessica Jones. I did like Punisher, but Luke Cage to me was the top one.
How
I just
did you feel about Defenders when they all came together?
it was decent, but I think it could have been better. And it's like they left us on a cliffhanger, and that kind of
Yeah,
just sullied the whole thing for me. I hate when shows get started up and then they take you on this journey and then they just cut it off. And I think Luke Cage deserved another season because that was
really.
the best one. I think it did, man. I, I really do. Yeah, I did not like Iron Fist. I couldn't get into it, man. I know that's your guy too.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I like the kung fu stuff. It started getting weird when like he gives up the fist, and then she gets the fist. I'm like, man, what? You know, uh, I'm not trying to make like a sexist comment or nothing, but I'm just like, it just felt like it was all over the place. And she got it, and now her fist is white, and then he gets two fists. I'm like, man, what's going on? I got confused at this point, man. And like I said, Jessica Jones was tough because like, man, she's just a drunk who don't want to be bothered. I'm just like, man, come on, y'all could have gave us more Bullseye than Jessica Jones. I'd have been fine with the Bullseye show. I thought the actor that played Bullseye was cool. He was kind of like, I don't know, he was unstable, I guess would be the right word. He was unstable. But they didn't actually say it was Bullseye till the end, which was also like, damn, man. Like, I don't know. Like, there's so much more that could have been done with the whole Defenders, I feel like. But is there any other show that you guys that's coming, like She-Hulk, that you guys are looking forward to at all?
Well, that kind of leads into like on the subject of She-Hulk, what I was going to say about the Defenders. Now that they're back, under Marvel's umbrella and they're part of the quote unquote House of Mouse, we may be getting a lot more from all of those Defender characters because Charlie Cox, like we saw him in Spider-Man, and he's allegedly supposed to be in She-Hulk, and they have an Echo series coming out where he's supposed to be in that as well. So they may be lighting up a lot of those Netflix Defenders characters, except for like I'll say Iron Fist was my least favorite as well so far, but
Mm-hmm.
he may be making an appearance with something that they have going on with Shang-Chi. So the little rumor circuits have it. But I know Jessica Jones is getting a lot of hate, and she's not one of my favorites either. But she's got a huge following. This is like our third Jessica Jones show. Like we had, if you remember that show Alias that came on ABC, in the comics, that's Luke Cage's
Alias.
wife. So
Alias. Is that the chick that had the tattoos on her back, or that's something else?
on her back, she was always like switching hairstyles, switching clothes, going undercover. It came on kind of ABC. It predated Agents of Shield, and what was the other
Alias.
ABC show? I think it was Inhumans or something like that.
Inhumans was. Oh, Inhumans was. Oh, that was like the Black Bolt where they just did the one season.
Yep,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
yep, yeah. They're never
He's
going to retire
supposed to.
Jessica Jones.
Yeah. I don't think they will redo Defenders. The original comic Defenders are Doctor Strange, Hawk, Namor, later joined by Valkyrie and Silver Surfer. If we see Defenders again, it'll be that team. I do agree. I think if they redo it again, they'll keep maybe Daredevil possibly. I don't know, but then they'll like. I agree with Britton. I don't think it's going to be the same. I think maybe you'll get Daredevil and Punisher. That's it, and then you'll get these other ones included: Strange, Valkyrie. The chick who actually plays Valkyrie is pretty cool. I like her. I like her portrayal. I don't know her name, but I definitely like her portrayal. Oh shit! Edwin Diaz says it was Jennifer Gardner in Alias slash Elektra. So Alias is supposed to be Elektra? Is that what you saying? Or
But I
like,
could remember Alias was Jennifer Jones, but I know Jennifer Gartner did play Elektra, kind of like Ben Affleck movie world.
huh? Okay, cool. All right, man. And just to ask as well, Chase, did you actually stay up at all for the Queen Studios? Was that today or that's
It's
tomorrow?
tomorrow. Tomorrow.
Oh, okay, yeah. Cause I went looking everywhere and I'm like, yo, man, I don't see nobody didn't doing it
Right.
live. But like, all right,
Yeah, it's tomorrow, man.
okay, cool. Is it just stuff that we already know that's coming, or is it new stuff that people haven't actually seen?
You remember that list, that long list they showed, phase one? So most of
Hmm.
that list we haven't seen yet. So I'm expecting to see a lot of that and maybe a couple things that they haven't even mentioned before. That'd be my
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah, I'm kind of like a lot of people seem to really like the Green Scar Hawk. You know, I mean, I know it's one of the, I guess you could say, fewer comic statues that I've known them to make. So I'm hoping they come out with a little bit more comic stuff as well in that 1/4 realm, because that might be the best or second best Hawk out there. It might be. It might be, man. So hopefully,
Cash, you talking about the one on Throne?
Yep.
yeah,
I got that
yeah.
one coming in. I got it from Statue Depot. I tried to get it on Spec Fiction. It sold out on me. Went over to Statue
Statue
Depot and
Depot.
they
Never
had
heard of that.
they had the regular version still available, and I wasn't hung up on that one being like you must get the exclusive, because with the helmet on the back of the seat, I'm fine with him being sitting there without the helmet. So yeah, I did pre-order them. I think I got like one more payment on it. Sick Mansion just did an unboxing today. He got the exclusive.
Yeah. A lot of people is getting that in hand now, and you know, do you guys ever get like this where you see something, it's still available, whether you full pay, deposit, payment plan, whatever it may be, and you like, I like it. I wish I could have it, but you just never come back to it. Then when people get it in hand, you start searching, like, oh crap, they out. Damn, I wish I had grabbed it. That's kind of how I'm kind of looking at the Hawk, but I'm like, I know the 1/3 one is coming, but um yeah, I don't know. Like, I like the XM Studios Hawk as well. Like, I do. I like it because it has multiple switch outs. I see. So you like it too, then?
You talking about the Maestro by XM, the Maestro on
Oh no,
Throne?
see, no.
Uh, I like the Queen Studios book on Throne, but I want the X
Okay,
Maestro on Throne. That
you,
kind of version of the Hulk.
you ordering it?
I don't know. I'm back and forth because of the price, man. I'm starting to get priced out a lot of these pieces. You know, the prices are getting outrageous. And then when I finally come to terms with the price on something, I throw it in the cart, get ready to check out, and I see that shipping, and then I stop all over again.
Yeah,
It's a struggle.
yeah, that shit been getting out of hand.
It's
Yeah,
getting
no doubt.
completely out of control.
Sub casual. What's good, Rome? What's good, Rome too, man? Yeah, man. That is. I don't know. Like, 4 boxes, man. Like, how much do you think shipping would be if you had to guess? Like a flat rate. What you think, Chase? 600?
Let me think, man. I'm gonna say 8.
Yep.
800, but you already paying 36.
Yeah. I'm gonna say
Yeah,
8.
man. That's get yourself killed by your wife prices.
Potentially more, man.
I'm
That's
with
a
him.
lot of money,
Yeah,
man.
I'm with him on the 8 because it's a piece that I want on Prime One, and I finally said, okay, I'll go ahead and pay for it. And the shipping was like $400, but the piece was only like 700 or 800, and I'm like, that's a whole half another statue. So I'm just waiting for the gold week and kind of towards the end of the month where they kind of give you a discount on Prime One, before I even check out because the shipping is just as
Man, shipping is crazy. What's going on, Arch? We got Arch in the building, man. Happy belated birthday, man.
Thanks, man. What's going on, guys?
What's up?
Not much, man. Just a Saturday and just having fun, man. Just a Saturday, you know. I don't know. I was trying to find something to eat and like I'm still kind of like in one of those like things right now where I like don't know what I want, but there's nothing to eat right now. So that's pretty much my Saturday.
That's what the show's all about. Is can we find Cash something to eat?
Dude, I've ate Raisin Canes like the last 4 out of 5 nights. Literally.
I don't even know what that is.
Okay, for you it would be Zaxby's.
oh,
Oh, okay. Yeah, Zaxby's is good. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the Midwest
I got a Raisin Cane.
is Raisin Canes.
Yeah, the Raising Cane's over here too, man.
I got a
Yeah.
Raisin.
Slaps.
I don't know if I'd eat it at Zaxby's called Raisin Canes. That just how do you know what they're even serving? That is weird.
No, it's
Um,
raisin, like
Yeah.
Oh,
raisin,
raisin.
the chicken.
Raisin?
Yeah, not a raisin. It's
Uh,
their raisin cane.
I'm going back to the California raisins. I always tie in the
No.
California raisins somehow.
Now they talking about they're raising the chickens. Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Okay.
Vane says, "Oh boy, Arch found a link."
I was eating some ribs off the grill today. I had to help my parents. They had to replace the wood on their on some of their dock, and so I've been ripping boards and grinding down nails that wouldn't rip out, and having a lot of fun and doing all that fun stuff. So I got back, been in the sun all day. I thought, what better way to celebrate the night with a little Cash in your life?
Wow.
Oh man. Hey, so Evan says, "You guys see them Lena issues on the Hush Batcave?" I've been seeing it on Facebook. I'm like, that's kind of
Almost.
scary, man.
Almost every single one I see it.
Man, dude, mine's just shipped. Mine's just shipped because I held out on it because I wanted the scope with the mummy wrap on it, and they had sold out
Yeah.
at first, and then it came available. So I waited and I got it, and it just shipped out. And then today, I'm seeing those leaning issues, so that's scaring me a little bit. And I always do
But how
both
much
shipping because I'm not paying all that money. How much was it?
Yeah. No, I was going to just say how much of
15.
the leaning issue is because of people's display. Like if you don't put a statue on a flat surface, you know what I mean? If you have it, especially like with broad shelves, you got to be careful how you support it because even if you change out the wood or whatnot, you still can see a little bit of a bow in those shelves. So if you put a piece, all the way on the left thinking, oh, this is going to support it, well, it's already leaning inwards. So you keep it there over time and it's going to get that, that little bit of a lean. Like, I mean, I've got my Sideshow Green Lantern and nobody really had issues with it leaning, but mine is starting to lean forward. So I'm kind of worried about it. But, what I mean?
So is it the statue or the wood?
I mean, my statue's leaning because I had it not on a flat surface.
Oh, okay.
So it put a lot of pressure on that peg for it to lean forward for a while.
Gotcha.
So.
Do you double
Damn.
up your garage shelves? Like, do you use like 2 plywoods?
I do. Yeah, I doubled it up, or I replaced it with a much thicker material.
Real wood. The 3/4 inch real wood is
Yeah.
always going to be well too.
Yep.
If you don't do that, then you want to double up the wood it comes with.
Yep.
Well,
For sure.
you learn something new every day.
Cash still using that single thin layer.
Go on Uline though. It's a little more expensive. Uline, and they sell like a different type of wood, and they already come white. and it's more of a plywood than it is a particle board, but it's a little more
Yeah,
expensive. But Uline, they got those real nice industrial ones.
yeah, yeah. I think
Huh.
Pudgy's got it,
Okay.
that three quarters where it's at. But Pudgy, man, he builds his own displays. His stuff looks amazing. I wish I had that carpentry skill. You know what I mean? That's why I went garage shelves, because like I would love to do something like what he did, but man, I would
I wish
screw it up, and then I'm
Yep.
impatient, so I'm gonna give up quickly and be like, all right, it is what it is. you know?
I wish
A
I had
good
my
option,
welding
a
skills
good
though. But
option is the DeWalt. Like Cash, I think I was hitting you up when I was getting ready to buy them. Like, hey, what do you think about these versus the module cases? Um, it was kind of like a yellow one. There's been a couple of
Oh
ones.
yeah. I know what you're talking about. I think for your room that fits, but
Yeah,
like
but they have different. Like you can get them in a plain black. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be that color, but just
yeah.
the way that they made them, like it has that extra built-in support, like under the shelves. It's like two layers of support under the shelf where you don't really need to get that additional plywood, and they can hold like several hundred pounds on it without kind of wobbling. So it's a good
Hmm.
option.
Yeah, no doubt. Chase, have you actually start looking for anything that you like feel is gonna like look right for the Haskell's?
I kind of already know what I'm gonna do. It's just a matter of when I'm gonna go order them and take the time to put them together. But I'm pretty confident in what I want to do is gonna hold up well. Um, I've thought about Maji cases a lot too, and I've ordered them once and canceled the order like the next day because I'm always just afraid if I get a Maji case, soon as if I ever change directions again, like you're stuck with the sizes you order. Like
Yeah.
for me, that scares the shit out of me. So I need something I can always adjust for height and stuff.
Yeah, no doubt. Dude, I freaking read this so wrong, man. I gotta feel Valentine won for his statues at leans. I didn't know how this was actually gonna end, and I was like trying to read this without like I don't know if you were doing something with the statues, bro, or whatever was going on, man. But yeah, did you guys see the
Yeah,
live
that
unboxing? Thanos Plus. Yeah, that's four dudes, man. That's crazy. What's going on, Arch?
I was just saying that lean, it's a difficult thing to deal with because you pay so much for these pieces. You don't want to come home one day and see a statue laying on the floor. Um, so I've heard
Okay,
people saying you can heat it up. Um, kind of move the base if it's a certain base type, and I've heard that you can put putty in the hole to make the hole the peg goes into to make it better. I've just never really done much of that. But yeah, I've got probably a handful of statues that lean that I'm trying to slow it down or fight it somewhat. But it's
so
ultimately I'm just so lazy. I'm like, yeah, whatever happens, let's see what happens.
okay, so like, did I mess up because I just used the wood that came out of the box, the
Yeah.
plywood, and I only use a single layer. Now I feel confident.
Like
Okay,
Cash, if
You
you
shouldn't.
should I
You
feel
look,
should not
confident?
feel
look, if you're
confident.
just putting, man, if you're just putting, the basic sideshow 1/4, that'll be fine. But if you're putting your new Predator on that over time, no, I wouldn't feel confident.
Mm.
Well, no matter what you put on it, if you're using the single layer of particle board that comes with these garage shells,
They're gonna
um,
bow.
yeah, they're gonna bow. You're
But
gonna,
that's the question because if you look at the box, it says each shelf holds 800 pounds. So how quick are we talking about bowling? Like a month, a year? Like
Well, I
yeah,
didn't
but they're
say it's not saying collapse. It's just gonna bow, man. Like you're not
yeah,
gonna your shells are gonna look funky. You're like Mark was saying earlier, your statues will start to appear to lean because they are themselves bowing. I don't think you have to
fuck.
worry about the board actually snapping, but in terms of display and looks and everything, yeah, it'll bow.
Yeah.
Yes.
but
Okay.
also on the
Okay.
specs of these garage shells, their weight distribution. They're not thinking that you're gonna put
Yeah. Yeah.
polystone stack
Oh,
You know what I mean?
so
They're
so
thinking you're going to put them
so
where it's going to be kind of
they
distributed a little bit differently.
they think they think their shelves are empty for no apparent reason. They're like,
But really, Cash,
But
like
it's for boxes.
if you just go to Home Depot or Lowe's, just get the 3/4 inch thick wood. They'll cut it right to the size you need, like for your shelf, and it's real cheap, man. Like, and your peace of mind will
Yeah.
be so much better.
Yeah.
Well,
okay.
they've got a section of
Yeah, I think they don't
different
even sell that
types of
size. Yeah.
material that's already cut to
Yeah.
length for most of these garage shelves. So
Cash
they've got
not gonna
some that's
sleep
much
tonight.
thicker than your single.
He gonna be having nightmares about his particle board exploding.
Dude, I don't want to come down here. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that Predator is so freaking huge to where, like, the next day I was just like, man, please, please, please don't be broke.
But
Cause like,
like you probably have a lot of extra boards right now, right? Because you don't stack yours all the way up.
I'll
Or do you-
have to actually tell you about that offline.
Okay.
That's an offline conversation. I'll
Okay.
tell you about that.
Okay.
Use your imagination.
Threw them out.
No. I'll definitely tell you guys, man. But yeah, I'll go back and double up though. I don't want anything to happen. I know, like Dennis, he'll take like 2 metal rods and put like 2 on each shelf, kind of like to give it that extra support, even something like that as well.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but
Yeah.
how's
I mean,
your
you
how's
don't have to go.
the one that Hawkman's on? Like, how is that? Is that fine? Is that just been there?
Yeah, but see, that's not a 2-inch depth shelf. That one I think is 18 inches deep. It's the thinner shelf.
Oh yeah.
So you don't have much material to sag, but even still, it's doubled up. But yeah, those stashes are really heavy. Superman is in between. Is at the midway point between the 2 shelves, so it's actually got the metal pieces underneath it to support it.
Yeah.
And then the Batman and Hawkman are kind of close to the ends. But because the shelf isn't so deep, like my other ones that are 2 feet deep, I don't have to worry about that bow. But even still, like I said, I doubled up on those. I would always double up on these garage shelves. Or
how
replace
often
the
do
material.
you? How often do you actually like? You know, like you know how you got to dust every month, 2 months, whatever your dusting schedule is. Like, how often do you actually like look? Like, oh, okay, there's no. Okay, good. Okay, oh, I gotta change that one. Like, do you do that or?
I did in the beginning because I was trying to, going through all the shelves, and you would try and double up when you could, and then others you couldn't, so you try and do like a single layer. And with a single layer, I realized really quick the bow, it would start to be, like almost like a bowl type shape in the middle of those single layers. Once I doubled up, or I went thicker materials on all those shelves,
Yeah.
I really no longer saw much of that cave in.
Yeah.
But it's things here and there over time when you're starting to look at your reflection, you're like, oh shit, that one's starting to lean a little bit. And you're trying to figure out, is the statue leaning or is your shelf throwing in or leaning a certain way? So
Gotcha.
But I don't dust very often, man. But on top of that, I move my pieces around so much. You know what I mean? Like I like the freshness of it, and it makes it feel like I've got a new display. So I'm constantly moving stuff. So it no longer is my shelf caving in. It's, oh crap, I just broke a piece. So I broke it without it just sitting there and falling. I broke it because I bumped into it or whatnot, or I didn't disassemble it. I tried to move it all as one piece.
Yeah.
So,
Cool, man.
But I would say if you double up, you don't have to worry about your shelves kind of bowl shapy.
Cool. What about you, Piggy? Do you have like any weight restrictions with module cases? Because I see you got like a whole shelf full.
Yeah. What's crazy is that I actually have them. I have both sets of my Maji cases on a like a media stand to kind of have like my books and stuff underneath it as well. So not only do the Maji cases have a weight restriction on it, it depends on the size of the Maji case, but also the shelf that it sits on has a weight restriction. So you have to kind of think about weight with every single part of your display. Like, am I going to have like supporting pieces? Is it going on like a console or something like that? And what's the weight limit? The one that you saw that I have with like all the like that, those are the DF. They're the DF series. I don't remember exactly which DFs, but those are the bigger ones that Module Case has. So I think I'm good with like up to like 800 pounds on those. But then I couldn't get the console under it that I wanted because it only had like a $400 support. So I had to kind of get my second choice with that could support 1,000 pounds, because even though the Module Case will hold the statues, they're all going to crash if the console that they're sitting on couldn't support it. So for sure, I'm always keeping in mind how much a statue weighs and where I can kind of integrate it in with my other pieces.
Yeah, no doubt. Chase. Oh, that's funny, man. Yeah, man. So does anybody have anything new that they're thinking about pre-ordering? I know they're dropping like a bunch of like art prints, which is crazy. And I don't know if anybody noticed, but even the art prints, like there's like a lot of them that they are coming out with now, like 7 at a time, which is like kind of crazy. So I'm thinking like, because all of them are based off like of a statue. So is it like, is there gonna be a new Batman coming? Is there gonna be like the Vader goes with the Vader, Black Widow with Black Widow? I kind of just assume that's just what Sideshow does, you know?
I mean, especially like on.
There is always a new Batman coming.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's all I'm about to be buying. Hell, if I can't afford the statues, all I'm gonna be getting are the matching art prints to go with
it. Dude, the art prints can be another rabbit hole. It gets up there, man.
Yeah.
That's like $300 and some dollars.
I just got in that Storm art print, and I've been thinking about getting that Joker Clown Prince of Crime art print, where he's holding the Harley gavel. Yeah, no, not the cape. It's the one where he has Harley Quinn's gavel.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that one.
Yeah. What about you, Chase? Are we able to convince you to get an art print?
No, man, that ain't for me.
Not at all.
Not at all.
No. Okay, so since you don't do the art prints, will you consider a CGC?
That I do an art print before CGC.
Damn. Okay. All right. So Arch, what's up with the Harley Quinn bust? Or was it delayed again?
I don't want to talk about it.
Wait, who all is getting that bust? Just you?
Yeah,
okay, Fatal's getting it too. Okay.
Fatal's getting it. I'm a bust guy, man. I like to put a bust in between two statues and everything. So, like my dream or my end of game type thing is to have a bust on every shelf with 2 statues next to it.
Okay.
And they keep delaying this Harley Quinn bust, and I hate having a gap in my collection, right? And I moved my shelves around, and I left the spot open for this bust, and then they kept pushing it back. I think originally it was supposed to come in November, either November or December of last year, and they keep pushing it back. Now it's in May, and it's killing me. I've got this one shelf that's got space for it, and I think that they're probably gonna delay it again. It wouldn't surprise me if they delay it again.
Jesus.
Yeah. They should give you money back when you delay, or give you some coupons. Like a $50 coupon to say I'm sorry.
We lucky they offer your money back, like, without the NRD when they delay some shit.
But instead of them, accommodating you, saying, "Hey, we're sorry, we're delaying it," instead I get this bullshit saying you didn't secure your spot, like that whole payment purchase thing. I forget what it's called, but it's like if we delay it, you could lose your purchase. And I'm like, wait a minute, I've already paid for it, and you're saying if you delay it, you can cancel my order and give it to somebody else if I don't give you more money? Like, screw that. Like, I'm so glad that I'm at the end of my collecting days, because these new prices, this new we're gonna try and nickel dime you type stuff, even when we delay you. It's nonsense. They used to give out so many award points, and
Wait,
I
Arch,
understand that there's some people that
just
would just sit on
got
those
word.
points in a few years.
I just got word from Sideshow. They're gonna delay it again because of this blabber. They said August of this year.
Slander.
It's killing me. It's killing me.
And that's a reasonably
Sounds
priced.
about
But
right.
they used to give out so many
reasonably
points.
priced bucks. Yeah, man. I used
So
to
many
get
people would buy a statue if they had $25 discount. Now they're you gotta
It's $20.
jump through all these hoops
it's
to get
$20
points.
But I used to get so
it's
many
ridiculous.
of those coupons, it was ridiculous. Now, they send them out very sparingly, and it's only $20 now. I have
And
so
now
many
it's
$25 off.
And
it's only on select things. Like
Yeah.
I remember
Yeah.
buying a statue, and it would come in with a sticker on it with a code that you could use that $25 on anything.
That don't go no more.
Yeah,
Arch,
And then
you're starting to sound old, Arch. Get off my lawn.
What's up,
I
Pledgy?
know.
expire very quickly, so they force you to use it.
I'm starting to sound like Jerry, just constantly.
Yes, it's rubbing off on you.
Oh man, that's funny.
What's up, gentlemen? How you doing? Nice to see you.
What's going on,
Fuzzy,
man?
what's up?
How are you?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good.
Every time I see that display, man, I'm like drooling at the mouth.
This is the wood you want to look for. Okay,
Look at Pudgy showing his wood on camera live.
Okay, it's showing to. Hey, that has a different meaning. You better
How many
rephrase that.
inches is that, bud?
Oh, you better rephrase that one too.
How many inches of wood is that?
This is this is 3/4, but it's not necessarily the size that matters.
Oh
It's
boy.
it's the strength.
It's the motion
Okay.
of the ocean, right?
Yes, because
Yeah.
3/4 you can get different 3/4 wood, but if you
Yeah.
get plywood, it's got different layers. If you can see on the camera, there's
Yeah.
different layers, and they're all glued. It's a process where they lay them down and glue them together, and actually, when they lay the wood down, it crosses and it makes it much stronger.
That
That
made
man
me
says
wanna-
that's some good girth.
So
that made me want
yes,
to get a wafer. That looks like a wafer.
yeah, yeah, vanilla wafer, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
but
And
this
those
is way
things are
stronger. This is way stronger than the same piece of wood, the same thickness, but it's not layered like this. It's not plywood, MDF, or what's the other word they have? OSB.
Particle.
Yeah, particle board. They have one that's OSB, which is all these chips that they throw into, and they press it together. It's not nearly as strong as this.
Yeah.
So
This
It's
isn't
not
the
just
first
a
time
thing.
that Pudgy has shared his wood with us.
yeah, no, you especially don't talk. Arch. That was the
Man.
private chat.
I'm
Everything
putting my
they
shelving
offer
together.
me. What's up?
I'm putting my shelving together tomorrow. I got 7 of those packs units.
Oh,
And I got-
IKEA.
I got the metal C clamps that you would use like to put the hangs in to reinforce each shelf. I saw that on somebody's channel, and actually Jim Mick Collector was talking about that, and he uses that to reinforce it so they don't have that bow effect. So I ended up going with the white because the black brown is sold out at IKEA. They couldn't keep up with the demand, so they just discontinued the black brown.
Yeah.
That's
And
how they do.
there's so many times I see
They
that
do
white,
it
and
all
I'm
the
like,
time.
the white looks so clean and it pops. And then I'll see people that have a black collection where I'm like, it makes the statues pop. Like it's like they're kind of
Yeah.
floating in their thing. So I'm like, I get
Mhm.
jealous of that. And then you got the custom guys where they get that wood color, and I'm like, oh my goodness, a nice stain on some wood would just look amazing. So it's like
Yeah.
I'm constantly flip flopping. I can't. So I mean, I've painted these shelves. They used to be gray, and then I painted them white, and then I paint them back gray, and then I'll say, okay, well, I'm going to use fabric and try and make them look like a Maji case and go black. So then I set up some fabric to do a shelf, and I took some photos of it and like just let it sit there for a week, trying to decide next to some white fabric, and I'm like, oh man, I think I prefer the white setup. But then the white shows up all kinds of dust, and I hate the dust. I refuse to dust.
So the
So
problem
it's-
isn't this. The problem isn't the setup. The problem is you and you're fickle.
Yeah, I'm lazy. that's the problem. I'm lazy and I drink too much.
Well, there you
Oh
go.
boy.
No, I think to me the displays are the hardest thing, man, because I have all this
Yeah.
black brown stuff from Bestas to Kallax to the Detox. So my
Mhm.
whole basement was with that color. Now I gotta do a different scheme with a
Yes.
I call it the black and white Michael Jackson theme now. I gotta
Uh-huh.
change it up on the fly. You know, I didn't have a
Yes.
choice. You know,
IKEA drives me crazy with that discontinuing of stuff right in the middle of
yeah,
your yeah,
and they
all the time.
do it
Yeah.
because they can't keep up with the demand. The old
Mhm.
Bestas used to have a door with a bezel that was extremely thin, so you can
The
see everything.
the Tombow or Tombow
Tumbo.
door. Yeah.
And then you go on eBay and a person want to sell you a Tombow door for like $250. Like, come on, man. For
Yeah.
one little glass door, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
You know,
Bullshit.
because I found a guy that had about 12 of them and it was going to cost me about almost $2,000. I'm like, no, I'm not paying $2,000 for
Well,
some
hey,
door.
those eBay sales, if you can send them a message to talk with them and say, hey, if we can do this outside of eBay, let's do that, and they'll lower their price because eBay takes so much.
Yeah.
So if you can, go behind, away
Actually,
from
I
all
got
that,
my
you'll get a
Batman Who
discounted
Laughs like
price.
that. A dude gave me Batman Who Laughs exclusive like that. And then he sent it to me through PayPal and let me do a payment plan.
Oh well, that works
Yeah.
too.
What?
There you
Yes,
go.
I got lucky, man. Because I had it at Big Bad Toy Store, and they took the money all at one time, and I could. I was like, oh no, man, y'all got to give me my money back.
Mm.
So I ended up losing the statue, and I got desperate. Found it on eBay, and I did exactly what you said, Arch. And he let me do it in a payment plan of 4 payments before he shipped it. So I got lucky because
Yeah.
that one is hard to find and expensive.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of gamble a little bit more. You're kind of, hoping that the person you're dealing with is going to be faithful and send it to you and not rip you off. But yeah, those eBay prices and stuff, they anybody would happily avoid eBay and do a lower price. I mean, it's either they're going to take that lower price anyways, and eBay eat it, or you know what I mean. They can make you happy, they'll be happy, and kind of go back and forth. So that's always the way
I
to
don't
go.
understand why you got to pay tax on eBay on an item that's already made tax money off of. eBay shouldn't
man.
be. I don't understand that. Like the item was already purchased and tax was paid on it. This is a private seller, and then they want taxes. I never understood that.
That's
Never thought
government,
about
man.
that.
They always want more. It's easy to understand. If you could get your paycheck every month and get the full thing, and then have to write a check for all the taxes that come out of it, and everybody would lose their mind if they had to do that.
Man, look,
Everybody's so used to taxes coming out, they just go with it.
man, sure. The smartest thing is to file exempt and have a business
Yeah,
and do your write-offs properly.
Yes,
That's
sir.
how the rich stay rich.
I haven't reached that category yet. I'm still eating ramen and Vienna sausages.
Donald Trump
Oh,
ain't
man.
paid taxes since I've been living.
Amazon didn't pay any corporate taxes last year.
Oh, man.
Man, it's
Dude.
it's the little man paying all the taxes.
Speaking of Vienna sausages, I was at Walmart one day, right? And I'm like, yo, I haven't tasted sardines in like 20 years.
Don't
So,
compare Vienna sausages to sardines. That's not the same thing. How dare you?
I'm
They're-
just saying.
it's-
I'm just,
How you gonna say spam?
It's meat in a can.
Hey, I hate
Listen.
spam, man. Spam is fire. man.
I've never had spam, man. I wouldn't.
No,
No,
Fried
I've never
I'm a
had spam.
military
fried
man.
spam with macaroni and cheese.
Shoot, man. If I can get hold of some spam when I was in the army, oh my God, it would have been like a delicacy. You might have got shanked in your sleep.
Man, hey, those MREs that they would hand out, like I would trade all kinds of stuff for those milkshakes that every now and then you'd find in those MREs. So like I would have like a handful of milkshakes that it's not real milkshake. You're pouring water into a bag, shaking it up, and that's your milkshake type thing. But man,
MREs.
yeah,
MREs, man.
spam would be one thing, but I always said that watered down milkshake type thing that was my go-to.
Spam.
Oh man, what the hell?
Man, spam
man?
is good. If you fry it, oh my
Fried
God.
spam. Fried spam.
Is this ham or no?
It's ham.
Yeah,
It's
processed
really
ham.
It's
Yeah.
it's
Man, it's
ham.
good, man.
It's
Ham like
good.
product.
How did the statue show get to talking about spam?
It started with a Vienna sausage, and I think
Yeah,
the Vienna
yeah.
sausage was sparked by
Our
the
host,
wood.
our host took us there.
I think it was
Have-
Pudgy, but it was the
have
wood
you-
that led to him thinking about sausage.
There you
Oh,
go.
wow. Have you guys not seen the very first episode of Saturday Night Live chat? It had nothing to do with statues, man. Nothing.
Really?
Dude, okay, watch this clip. Watch this clip.
You casual.
Pudgy was waving his wood around in
Papusas?
front of everybody.
Have you guys ever heard of it?
Papusas. Nice.
Shout out El Salvador.
Papusas doesn't sound like it feels good coming the other end.
Oh man, it's
Oh.
the best.
Hey. You don't worry about the next day when it comes to
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
man.
Episode 1, huh?
episode 1, man.
That's
Episode-
Hey,
So
speaking of
this
next
show
day,
talk about wood a lot.
we talk about all kinds of stuff on this show apparently. But y'all ever watch Hot Ones?
The wings.
Is that where the celebrities eat the wings and try to
Yeah, it's hot
not,
sauce. It's
not
not.
die?
It's not Pudgy waving his wood around.
No.
But so with my birthday, my wife, she got me 3 of the hot sauces that they do in their show. It's like the first one, the middle one, and then the last dab. So as far as we don't care about what happens the next day, I had that last dab and I put it on a little bit of rib meat today and ate it, and I was just like, these celebrities are a bunch of sissies. That was nothing. So then I made a burger off the grill and I just went crazy on it, right? Like I just put that last dab all over it. And then I bit into it and I was like, that's not bad. That's good. That's good. Did my second bite and I'm like, okay, it's catching up. And then the third bite, I'm like, I can't feel my tongue. And they're like, oh no, it moved to my lips. I'm like, tomorrow I'm so screwed.
So
But
funny.
I got halfway through the burger and I was like, okay, I get it now. I get it. It was
They're not such pussies after all.
you kicked my butt. But I love spicy stuff. But
That's my favorite thing on the planet. Hot sauce. The hotter.
Really?
the hotter the better.
I'm a spice guy too. I used to eat. I used to put hot sauce on Flamin' Hots.
Yep.
When I was young.
Everything gets hot sauce.
And I don't know if anybody else has cheese doodles in their towns, but they were like Flamin' Hots before Flamin' Hots got popular. And then the stuff they put on it, the powder, it would form a ball sometimes at the bottom of the bag. And it was like a big fireball of hot spiciness, man. Yeah.
I used to see them in the store all the time in Chicago. They were big.
Oh yeah.
I never
Shouts
had them.
out, man. Hey, we got a lot of stuff. Like we do the Flamin' Hots with the meat, the hamburger meat on it, and then the melted cheese. You can get that from the corner store.
Are you from Chicago too?
Oh wow.
Yeah. I'm in Chicago. Yeah.
So I got
I grew
one
up
for
there.
everybody. A lot of the stores, and you know what the hundreds is, Fatal. A lot of stores, like you go in the hundreds, the people buy Doritos, and then you go up to the counter, and they have a big thing of hot cheese at the counter to pour on the people's like Doritos and chips. You open it in the store.
Meat,
Really?
hot peppers, all that.
Yeah.
Hot peppers, all that, man. Yeah. Chicago got a lot of weird stuff, man. We're a full town.
Oh, big time.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm waiting to see
Yeah,
how
man.
Cash turns this back into statues. But
Yeah.
Hey,
I got a
hey.
question. I got a question before Cash takes back over because I'm looking at Arch's shelves. Have you guys been seeing a bunch of the videos popping up lately where people are turning their garage shelves into actual module cases? Like they show you like the step by step, get the glass, get the
Pretty easy.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
one like that. I did it. I saw it on Bogle Arts channel, and I'm
Yeah.
like, oh man. And I got some shelves that were 48 by like 36. And when I went down the aisle, there were actually 48 by 36 already cut. And all I did was buy a double-sided Velcro.
Velcro. Yep.
Yep, and that's it. And it looks
That's
good,
it.
but you need to get that real nice flat mat, it's like an electrical tape, but not electrical tape. But it's
Yes.
flat, and then you have to be real careful so you can hide that other side, and it looks like a module case to me. I mean, and it's way cheaper, and you can get it within 1 day.
Yeah, you don't have to.
Oh man.
But
I'm waiting
garage sales
for,
hard to find.
yeah, I'm waiting for plexiglass price to come down before I start diving into that. It's still too expensive for my blood.
Everything's expensive.
Oh man. So should I
Yeah,
get the should I double up the plywood or get the plexiglass first?
Double up the
Double.
plywood first.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Protect the statues first.
The statues are falling inside. I'm like I can't get to them.
Right, Cass, we're no longer talking about a leprechaun bust, right? You got some legit pieces now,
That's
right?
some legit stuff.
Oh god, that freaking leprechaun bust, man.
Every time I see it for sale on eBay, I'm like, is that Cassius? Does that belong to him? Are we getting another resale?
Oh man, dude, that was one of the funniest videos like ever, man. I'm gonna see if I can find it real quick, dude, because like that was funny, man.
That piece was unique, man. You shouldn't be ashamed of that piece.
Nah. I'm definitely not ashamed of it. It was what do you call it? It was
It was a learning experience.
It was when supporting goes wrong.
Mm.
You can't support everything. That's what the leprechaun was, man. You can't support everything. But yeah, it was cool, man. It was cool.
Fatal, you're a bus guy, man. How many busts do you have?
Man, why did I think somebody was gonna ask me that? Okay. I think at least 20.
Oh, okay.
And
Really?
Wow.
bust. See, yeah, I got about 20, but I've been collecting for a mighty long time. Most of my busts are like the sideshow variety though, so they wasn't as expensive. These new busts, man, they getting out of hand, man.
Yes,
You know,
sir.
but I do have that Thanos bust. That's probably my best bust.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I got about 20. Some of them not having unboxed yet. It's just hard, man, when you working and you trying to make everything look perfect and neat, and busts make it really difficult. And like you were saying, Arch, you would like to have like a bust and then a statue to go with that bust. And you gotta get real creative with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt. So Fatal is the next bus you're getting is the Harley Quinn as well.
I have their Harley Quinn. I think it's paid off. Yeah, I got it paid off, and I wanted to put it with that Joker that's behind me. Right?
Yeah.
They actually came out with a Joker. I had that on PO, and then I canceled it, and then that was on wait list. But I still like this one, the one that I got already. So
Man, that new one, it looks too cartoonish. It's too goofy. It doesn't match that Harley Quinn bust. The Harley Quinn bust looks realistic, and it would match with that Joker bust. But the new one, the new Joker bust is a whole different direction. I don't know why they went that way. I mean, I think the Joker bust that you have is the best one. I want that one, but every time I see it, it's way out of my price range that I'm willing to spend for a statue. I've got the Rick Baker Joker bust. That
I had the Rick Baker. I sold it.
Yeah, it looks really creepy.
I regret it, man, because I made a custom face for it. Oh my God, that's hideous.
Look at those eyes.
Wait, is this a puppet? Is this a puppet?
That's a low blow. That's
Man,
a low
what
blow.
the heck?
Dude,
Is it a
that's
puppet or a
fucked up.
statue? Oh, that's creepy as hell, bro.
What?
Toss that
Dude,
thing.
You know how when you're young,
So
when
that-
they say like how you get hairy palms?
Like Dean.
No. If you touch
Bro,
yourself,
what?
how much you get hairy
What
palms?
made you? Oh,
Thanks for explaining it, Dane.
I appreciate Cash trying to support local business, but damn, did you take it to a new level, man?
That's pretty sick.
What's
I
the
mean,
Oh my god.
Dude,
That
that's
is
a fucking angel. Dude. I'm gonna support a local business by buying a Dean
Put on the hat, Cat. Put on the hat.
Demon Spawn. Yeah, put on the hat. Put on the hat.
They're always after me, Lucky Charms.
They're gonna start talking, and the stream's gonna end.
Dude.
We'll never hear from
Dude,
Cash again.
Okay. The wig the leprechaun's wearing is from it's Lilu. It's a Lilu wig. You know? From the Fatella. That's like Lilu.
Oh
That's
my
totally
god.
The
what it is.
Exorcist.
Cash, you look genuinely proud of that piece,
So
though.
creepy, bro.
That's fucked up. That's a fucked up. That's really fucked
Fucking
up to
Todd.
have. That you own that's fucked up, but it's cool.
That's horrible.
Cash, how many times did you wake up with this bust in your bed?
That is terrible, man. I'm glad you sold that one. Or
Was
gave
that a
it away.
nostalgia buy?
I miss it.
That was rough.
Yeah, that was
That'll keep the kids out of the basement, though.
Yeah, damn right. Yeah.
That
Oh
was
my
your
gosh.
crown jewel, bro.
yeah, that was a hell of a statue, man. Yeah, that was a hell of a statue.
But yeah, there are so many people that are
Do
anti-bust.
you want to know why it was, hell of a statue and a prized piece of your collection?
Mm.
Why?
It got people talking, right?
Oh yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, but sometimes them talking is not always a good thing.
Yeah.
Did I
gotta get
pay
the
the
word
guy
out.
to buy it from me? What the hell?
Cash paid $200 for somebody to buy it.
Paid the shipping too.
I just would think it would be demonic spirits that would be with that bust.
Oh my god.
Yeah, my wife made me get rid of an exorcist piece that I had, and she was like, "You got to get that out of my
I gotta
house."
go.
Out. She saw it. She was like, "Get that out of my house," and I sold it on eBay. You know,
It just looks too evil.
yeah, it was that doll that it's like a 24-inch exorcist doll,
Mhm.
and it looked really creepy, man. And she was like, "No." She was like, "No, this is going too far."
Yeah, I've seen people with Annabelle in their collection, and they put it in the glass case just like the movie. And I'm like, that is awesome. That's badass. But I can't do that, man. That's too screwed up. I'd have dreams where you look at that shelf and it's empty. And I'm like, oh no. You know what I mean?
No, those are too realistic for me, man. Like Jason and Michael Myers and Freddy, I'm cool. Those are like funny. But those type of movies, no, I don't play around. Nope.
Yeah.
Do you guys know who the little warrior is from Trilogy of Terror? The little Zuni warrior?
Oh yeah, that little Indian looking thing.
Yeah, I got him. And my family wants it out the house. But yeah, that's
You better listen to your family.
Do you put that piece in a different room each night?
Hell,
it's downstairs in the basement, away from everything else.
Away from everybody.
No, man. No, dude. I would have like that thing chained up.
Oh wow.
Stuff like that.
Yo, check this out. Bet he's thinking about another woman. Can that wood support?
Oh shit.
Yeah,
oh man.
That was me a couple nights every week.
I tell you, man, that's one of the other challenges, like shelving. But the other challenge of collecting to me is wives. I got a video caught on Ring, and it's a box, and I'm at work, and I'm like, oh damn, my wife got it right, and she was like, I got it, damn
it. Oh, you froze. No.
Another one, and she just left it on the porch, like.
Oh shit. She left it. Look at
Oh,
Jesus.
Oh my lord.
My goodness.
Think of that shrunken head. Oh my god.
I don't even know what I'm looking at.
You need to put that like in the refrigerator.
That's the Zuni warrior doll from Trilogy of Terror. That's
my god.
Out the house.
In the refrigerator, Arch. I'll keep everybody from snacking.
That's creepy.
You just your wife go in the kitchen, open up the fridge, and it's right there. Like I would just if she was scared of it, I would constantly move that piece throughout the house.
Oh
like
my god!
If she goes to sleep, I would sneak down, get it.
Elf on the shelf.
Yeah, exactly. Just to screw people. Like,
have a minute.
Where'd you get that at, man?
I don't. I think
Louisiana.
I was in the Caribbean, actually. I think I was in the Caribbean.
Oh, that makes sense.
No, I was like, that's the little Trilogy of Terror dude.
Oh, that's creepy, man. He had to go to the Caribbean to get it. Comes back to the bayou to learn how to use it.
you imagine him going through customs? Did you buy anything by her? No, not at all. What the fuck is this? No, I brought that with me. Yeah, I can't sleep without it.
I can't sleep without it. Oh my god, it's my.
I'm
comfort.
right behind him with the leprechaun.
It's my comfort statue, my comfort collectible.
Oh god, comfort collectible.
That person quits their job.
Since we showing off the scary stuff, these are the worst ones that I have. Right.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, you got more than one.
Oh wow.
Yeah. The pizza face and then yeah.
Chucky strapped.
Yeah.
Love it.
So my kids don't mind these because they're not scared of Chucky like that. So I'm able to have those.
I would put those things in the microwave and put it on an hour.
and let it melt a little bit, make it more realistic.
No, just to get rid of them, and never. Then I would replace that microwave.
Yeah.
Can I tell you a 30-second story? I see Cashy has something on his mind. This is really quick. So I got to figure out. All right, I got to know where Fatal got those Chuckies from because when my nephew was little, he was just like really hyper. So one day I was kind of doing something and he kept getting on my nerves. So I was like, you know what happens to bad little boys that get on your nerves? I was like, Chucky comes in and he kills them. So, I mean, but it was years ago. I just wanted them to be quiet, right? So,
good, clean family fun.
The statute of limitations is done, so you're okay. Go ahead.
I get him a Chucky doll. About a week later, my aunt calls me cursing me out. And I'm like, what's wrong? And she's like, I go outside at 6 o'clock in the morning. He's digging up the yard. He's trying to bury Chucky because he said he's watching him and you told him that he was going to kill him if he kept being bad.
Oh,
I created a serial killer. I apologize. This was like 20 years ago.
Oh my God.
But
severe trauma. Severe trauma.
So I got to one of those Chuckies that Fatal's got.
I got these both off Sideshow Collectibles.
Oh, cool.
Quite a while ago.
Oh wow, yeah. Yeah, that definitely must have been a while. That's crazy, man. That little fucker. Yeah. That's funny. Oh man. Well, dude, I don't have too many pictures to actually show. Like, I'm sorry, guys. I mean, it's more, just free flowing. So whatever. But I mean, we could either keep talking or I could show them. It's really up to you guys.
I think you should show the pictures and nobody talk.
All right.
That's called the PowerPoint presentation. You don't want that.
Free advertising.
What statue is this?
I'm gonna need the one on the top.
No,
looks like a guy who Smith wouldn't slap.
Somebody had put this up, right? And they were like, yo, this isn't the first time Jada has done this. The Nutty Professor?
I don't know this shit.
Mm-hmm. You know what
Nutty Professor?
I mean, I've heard of it, but I don't remember it. I think I've seen it, but I really don't remember this.
Yeah. Usually when people show pictures and they're like, we're going to talk about them, usually it's statues. So when you throw up Nutty Professor, it kind of...
Yeah, I thought we were going to statue pigs too, Art, so this is a little...
Like, and the fact that you're saying, I don't have many pictures and this is the first one. Like, you definitely are at the bottom of the barrel if this is what we got. Like, is it all movie?
Yeah, man, can't wait for picture number 2.
The next picture is going to be blank, man.
Hey, picture number 3 is the one.
Okay,
it's going to be the leprechaun bust.
Now I'm excited for number 3. Let's get there.
Yeah, so I always like to show some artwork, and this was a pretty cool one of He-Man actually. Really cool, man. I kind of like this one because with the Prime 1 Red Sonja, how she has the like the fur boots and stuff, kind of reminds me of that. And
boots with the
fur. Like his boots with the fur. Yep.
Everyone was looking at her.
They sure were, man.
Oh man, you guys.
The straps. I was more excited about the Professor Clump.
This is the one we were supposed to be pumped for.
Yeah, man, John Carter. I didn't know what was going on in this photo.
Man, Cash, I apologize for joining tonight. I didn't mean to come on an off night. Maybe I. Oh, like this is what are we looking at, man?
Lay
the knowledge on me, Cash. Lay it on me. What is this?
It's
Please.
John Carter Attack on Mars.
Oh, John Carter.
Oh,
Is
War
that
of the-
Deja Thoris in that picture though?
Yes.
Yeah.
this one could have used a title.
We might have just skipped pictures tonight.
Oh my God.
You still
Bring
haven't
it.
topped picture one.
Oh man.
Thankfully, the chat can't throw like cyber tomatoes at us.
Nice.
Get off the stage.
Cash is like, I'm so glad we no longer see those thumbs down anymore.
Nah, man. I always show art before I go into the statues. It's normally just CGCs, so
You should have started with that. I was expecting statues, and then we kept seeing all this other stuff. And
Right.
Next-
oh man.
At least I
next
recognize
picture is
this.
going to be Dr. Doolittle.
Yeah, man. Yeah, this is Boba and Darth Vader, man. This is a cool one here.
So Cash, has your opinion on Star Wars changed at all before watching and now watching them all? Like, do you still do you think, oh man, it was overhyped, or because most people, it's like you got to grow up with watching these things, but you kind of had, I don't know if it was a negative thing or a positive thing that you got to wait to watch them all, or what, but has your opinion changed at all?
No, I would say I didn't really realize it till we got to the prequel. We just started the prequel last week, and that's the first time I realized like
Sequel.
sequel. It didn't feel like Star Wars. Like even Han, I was like, or Solo, whatever. I was like, yo, this is cool. Like it's still the same character. You got to see Chewbacca in there. Everything was cool, but I'm really liking it a lot. Like overall, I'm really liking it a lot. I see the reason why it has the big fans, the big amount of fans that it has. It's really cool, man. Some characters you like more than others. I cannot stand Jar Jar at all. Like at first I was like, yo, man, C3 PO is like really annoying, but now I'm like, yo, bring him
this
back,
dude?
bring Chewie back, like bring them back. But yeah, that's that.
Bring them back.
Yeah, like I
I'll
can't take
trade
it,
them
man.
all for Jar Jar.
Yeah, no doubt, man, no doubt. Let's see here. So I've been looking at Vampirellas a lot lately. Like I went to the local comic book store for the first time as well, and they had a bunch of Vampirella stuff, which was really cool. So thought this
Get
artwork
locked
was
out of
very cool.
Pornhub.
Oh, that's fine. How dare you?
This girl put on the internet restriction with the passcode.
I like Vampirella, man. I pre-ordered that PCS statue.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. I actually asked my wife, was it okay first? Because that one got some, got some Captain Hook on it. And she was like, man, goodness. Where you putting that? I'm like, I'm gonna put it way in the back.
I'm actually working on a cosplay costume of this.
A
It's
Vampirella
my
for
first
you?
time.
For
Yeah,
yourself?
yeah, exactly.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
You gonna shave?
I don't
You
know
gonna
if I
shave
want
it all?
to do that.
No, why would I do that?
I
You
was
gotta have that
gonna.
natural effect.
So basically, you're just gonna be Morbius with your ass out.
Hey, it works for some people, right?
Oh man. Yeah, Dark Knight Mansion. This is a Vein 21 all right here, so that's pretty cool. I wish like a lot of these, like I know Dennis somehow makes them into like frames and stuff. I don't know what type of like wood or not wood, but like paper he's using. But yeah, pretty cool.
What do you guys think of those art prints from Sideshow that the light up orders? Just to mess with Vane. He's so anti those because of cords and whatnot hanging and dangling.
They're not battery operated. They are cord.
Yeah, you got to plug them in.
Oh yeah, that's kind of.
Like the bigger one, I think is like $200, but
Yeah.
it is so tempting. Like it looks good if you've got some points to throw at it, so it's way cheaper. Like I don't understand paying $200 for an art print, but the light up ones, man, they look so good. They are tempting.
But do they show the cord when you see them on display in the advertisement, or do they
Some
Photoshop that out?
some of them you see the cord, some of them you don't. But poke a hole in the sheetrock and
yeah.
run it down, then poke another hole.
I'll put it right up to my my lithograph of 4 dogs playing poker.
There you go. Makes perfect sense. Put Batman next to the dogs playing
There
poker.
you go.
It works.
Oh, wow.
That reminds me of that one statue that Sideshow had, like that Nightmare Batman.
Oh yeah. I
Yeah,
know what
yeah.
you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool, man. That's cool. Let's see. And
What
was
else did you
anybody
find
into
the,
Gotham?
He-Man art?
Oh, the TV show.
He-Man art, I'm not exactly sure. Somebody posted it on Facebook. It was just a picture, so I'm not sure like who's selling it or whatnot. But yeah, man, as far as Gotham, the TV show, I really want them to like, I don't know, like I thought it was really cool, man. You got a good interpretation of all the characters.
I watched it all, man.
Okay,
Did you? Yeah. I didn't
maybe
finish.
you're with me. Maybe you're with me.
I
think
watched
Cameron
it,
as Joker. Cameron as Joker, right?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, he's good. He good. I could see it.
He was good, yeah. And I thought the Catwoman did an excellent job too. Like it looked like
Yeah.
Michelle Pfeiffer at a young age.
Yeah, that young girl did look like Michelle.
She looked like she was born to play Catwoman. That's it.
Yeah.
No other roles for you.
Yep. But then it's like they did all the timelines, timeline jump. Like, oh, you get an aging spell put on you type thing because Poison Ivy, we need you to look older. And it was this and that, like the whole thing with the Penguin and Riddler, and I was like, what are you guys doing? It's like create a different character if you want to pull that type stuff, but like leave the characters that have already been written, leave them as they are. We don't need this new twist to meet your agenda type thing.
The one I really liked
just
was
create a new character.
Was Victor Zsasz. Whoever played him, I liked. I liked.
He did a great job. Yeah,
he did. Yeah.
Yeah, he was really cool. Victor Zsasz.
I like that Penguin at the beginning. I really thought that was a real good story. How he was just like, like the punk, but then came into his own. I really like that.
Yeah, but Victor Zsasz, I would love to see him in the movie.
Yeah, same, Arch, same. He killed it.
Never seen it, but these picks make me want to watch it now. Yeah, man, give it a try.
Everything about that was dope. Even the Hugo Strange guy.
I mean,
only did the first season.
For a show that was on cable TV and not like a paid service, like Netflix, HBO or something, like it was pretty well done.
Man, Jada Pinkett's character was good, man. Like,
yeah, it was.
Man,
it
the
was
Solomon Grundy,
Yeah.
man. I don't see his picture on here, but he was outstanding.
Well, Mad Hatter, I would love to see him go in the movie. He was such a cool character.
That was
he did a great job.
What was that lady who cut Solomon Grundy's hand off? She was just beautiful, man. Like, I can't remember.
Yeah, I know you're talking about. I can't think of her name now.
Man, it was 2 of them on there that was really beautiful. Yeah, that show was good, man.
I thought the show was great, and then they ruined it with what was it, the final scene where the guy actually suits up as Batman, and it's like the worst Batman ever.
Yeah.
My only issue with the show was how they did Joker. I mean, the dude playing him did a really good job. But remember, initially, they couldn't use the character of Joker, so they were just saying everything but Joker. And then when they finally could use the character, they had kind of gotten rid of him. So then he became his brother. So he was kind of playing 2 different versions of the Joker. And I think it was just kind of that part of it was kind of all over the place. But his portrayal was off the chain. Like, he did a really good job with that.
Yeah.
How did you guys like the Riddler's portrayal of that actor of Riddler?
It was good. I think it was good.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Some of those elements, I think that they kind of brought into the Batman movie. This misunderstood dude, but on that he was like a forensic guy. But another guy that was just in the shadows, a lane, and then turns into a killer. I liked it. Yeah,
I thought they did a really good job with most characters. Even their little spin on it. It was a nice little spin, a nice little change.
Yep.
The Joker, they kind of screwed it up a little bit, but for the most part, that Joker, he was really good.
I could definitely see him in the movie.
The actor nailed it. Like,
on
both versions, like when he played both brothers kind of version of the rendition of the Joker, He killed it both times. So my issue was really with the way they wrote it, but definitely not with this guy's portrayal. He knocked it out the park.
Yeah. I think Warner Brothers has like a group of people that work for them that says, "Oh man, this show is amazing. Let's do something to screw it up and piss off."
Yes.
All right.
And I think that they're operatives for Marvel.
Yeah.
Right? Because
Unbelievable.
I'm more of a DC fan when it comes to comic books and video games and mostly everything, even the animated shows,
Animated series, yeah.
everything. I like DC better, but when it comes to the movies, Marvel just killing them. And it's like, I'm like, dude, like, what are y'all doing? Like, let Zack Snyder finish. Let's just see what happens. Let Ben Affleck get his own movie. What are we doing? You know, and it's just like
we got a chance now. We got a chance now.
I heard there's rumors of Snyder Cut 2 being a TV show.
Yeah, they said 2 and 3.
Okay.
2 and 3. And if they could bring that John Stewart
series, we
they might have to recast Ezra Miller though as the Flash. Always getting.
I was gonna say.
I don't think you have to recast somebody for getting a little bit drunk and making some outbursts.
Yeah, the Marvel I would
him drunk. They're considering. They're like reconsidering his future, I guess, with the company. So
you know what's crazy about
same with Amber Heard.
Society don't want to forgive anybody, but then they want us to like kind of like accept everything else, but have no forgiveness. Hey, a guy made a mistake. He's young.
Yeah.
Hey, it's like Will Smith made a mistake. He's still a great actor.
I wouldn't cut him yet either. I wouldn't.
I still think that was all staged.
Like Cara Dune from Cara Dune. Like why?
Yeah, politics. Pure
politics. She's allowed to have her own political views. Like just because it doesn't align with Disney doesn't make it wrong.
Right.
But I guess back on Ezra Miller and the Flash. Do you guys like his portrayal of Flash in like the Snyder Cut and stuff?
I do.
I did too, man.
Thrilled.
I did. And
I did. Yeah, me too.
You know what? His scene with the girl, that made my wife watch all 4 hours of that movie.
Yeah, great scene.
When she saw that, she was like, "Oh, I'm sold. We watch it. We gonna finish."
We watch it.
Yeah, because she was like, "Oh my god, that is so sweet."
Right.
Well, the first version of it that came out, the original Justice League.
Yeah, no, the whole
Justice League was cringy.
Yeah, every character was weak, and you're like, "What are we doing here?" And then even Batman, they made him try to do these goofy jokes. And it was lame, and then you had the mustache gate.
No, I don't want that.
But
you don't need Grant Gustin. Let him stay in the Arrow.
Fatal is right. Joss Whedon was the first Marvel operative.
Yeah, he sure was.
But when we went Snyder Cut, every character was so much better. Even the Flash, who I couldn't stand, I was like, let's get the CW Flash in there. He was a good Flash. Yeah. But when we got the Snyder Cut, you got these bonds, these moments and characters. Like, yeah, when he saved the girl in the street, that moment, everything, you're just like, oh. And then, Cyborg, what a huge character change. Yes. He was badass in the Snyder Cut.
He was badass.
Dude, that movie made Hot Toys finally release Cyborg.
Mm-hmm.
And then Cyborg and the Flash sold out of their 1/3 scales on Prime 1 after that part released. They were just sitting there.
Yep.
Yeah.
That when Snyder came, they were gone.
And that
you had
once they put that black suit up too, the black suit Superman. Once they put it up, that thing was gone fast.
Yeah,
gone.
But you had like the Flash, which was a nobody, and then in the Snyder Cut, the Flash saves the day. He missed his window, right, to do it at the right time. So then you get time travel where he reverses it all, and you're just like, oh, chill bumps, right? Because he knows he's got to do it. He shouldn't do it, but he does it, and he brings it back. Yeah, I mean, it was.
And it won an Oscar.
Arch, you and me in a previous stream, we were talking about how we actually enjoyed it more than Endgame.
Yeah,
I did too. Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
I did too.
100%, 100% better than.
I'm with you.
Not Infinity War.
Yeah, Infinity War is a little bit different, but Endgame definitely better than Endgame.
Hey man, you know what killed it for me for Endgame?
The different types of people were coming to fight, like the Amazonians and Queen Hippolyta and all of them. The way they made Queen Hippolyta so dope in that movie, I was content even waiting to get to the other heroes because I was like wrapped up in her scenes, man.
It was dope. I tell you, Endgame, what killed it for me is seeing the half Hulk. Just at first, I thought it was funny, and I'm like, he gonna bust out,
Yeah,
and he never did. I wanted World
nothing.
Beater Hulk. I wanted him to beat the heck out of Thanos, and
Mhm.
and I'm like, no, no. And then the cringy moment when the ladies came together at the end, I'm like, no,
Yeah,
I'm
that was
Yes.
terrible.
and
Girl
look,
power.
I'm a girl dad. I got 3 daughters, and my daughter
Me
thought that was
too.
cringe. My oldest
Yeah.
daughter said, "Oh my God, total cringe."
All right.
Okay.
You know,
But hey, did y'all see where Justice League 2 is going to HBO Max? They're gonna
Is
do
it?
it.
Wait, what?
Is it
Yeah.
official? Like,
No.
I heard the rumors, but I didn't.
That came out on April 1st, April Fool's Day.
Oh, was it April Fool's Day type thing?
Yeah.
God
but
damn
they
it!
keep talking about it, so
Damn
I
it.
don't know.
Because
I thought it was real.
it keeps getting replugged.
Yeah, Zack
They fired
Snyder,
Jason
he's
Kilar.
a master in pushing stuff. He'll be sipping
Mhm.
on coffee and have something in the background.
Mhm. Yes.
Yeah, what
Man,
he
I
had?
hope it
What
comes,
was it?
man.
Thanksgiving. He posted a picture of him and the apocalypse Omni in the background type thing. So I think
Mhm.
it's gonna happen.
Well, he
I
put something.
I
They
hope
fired
that.
Jason Kilar and Ann Sarnoff. Those are the main people. Like Ann Sarnoff is the one that said that Zack Snyder fans were toxic, if you remember that. And she was the one that was kind of like keeping everything at bay. They
So
just
what?
fired him this
Wow.
week. So
I'm toxic masculinity. You're looking at it.
I'm toxic. I won't say masculinity. It's a little bit more femininity in mine, but I'll take that.
Yeah. Hey man, look, I want to see it. You know what I
I do
mean?
too.
I mean Ben Affleck in costume for me was the best Batman I've seen on screen, and he didn't get a
Sure.
chance to get a full
Same.
movie.
He plays back in my mind as well, man. Best
Like
portrayal.
his Hot
Well, hey-
Toys, that Nightmare Batman, everything Nightmare Batman, Prime One. That oh my God, I
The
missed
half
out
scale.
on it. That half
Well, he
scale.
did. They did that last scene for free. Ben Affleck didn't even take money. Him and Leto,
Leto.
they're
yeah.
like, yeah, we'll go to your backyard. We'll shoot this thing, and they did it for free, just
And I think
just
Leto was
just for the
underrated.
characters.
I think we're
I
gonna
think
get
I
it.
think Leto was underrated, man.
Yeah. Well, there was so much in Suicide Squad that should have been shown that wasn't, and I'm waiting for them to do the the extended
haircut.
version of that or whatnot to see all his versions. But you heard about the Flash. It keeps getting delayed, right? Because originally they were going to kill Ben Affleck, so it got delayed because they started reshooting. Where they're like, no, we're not going to kill him off because this universe does have a chance to go on. And I heard that it got delayed again because
Next
of
summer.
all these other things that they're reshooting to help out the next Justice League 2. So that's why when you're saying that it was the April Fool's joke for Justice League 2, they keep extending the Flash
Yeah.
movie to come out because they're doing all these reshoots because they're changing what's going to happen now. Like, at least as of right now,
They don't know what the hell
Ben
they want.
Affleck is not dying
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
in the Flash movie like he
He said-
originally
he
was.
said once they open up the multiple universes, they said there's a path for Zack Snyder's vision to continue like on HBO,
Yeah.
and then the other stuff to continue theatrically or how
Cool.
you guys
Y'all can go to the movies. I'll stay with HBO.
me too.
Yeah.
Man,
I think
Zack Snyder
Affleck.
yesterday, he gave a shout out to Batman versus Superman, the new guy in charge. He's like,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
we're gonna get back to giving the fans what they want. Great movies.
Yeah.
And he mentioned 3, but he mentioned Batman versus Superman. So
Fatal. You know how you mentioned how like Zach will sit back and put things as hints in the background. He put
Yeah.
something up on Instagram very recently, right after they halted the Flash production. There's a picture. He's taking a picture of some meal on his kitchen table, but in the background next to the dish is a hardcover of Final Crisis.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
So,
yeah.
so
Yeah.
they're talking about, they may do something with the Flashpoint thing and
man,
let
look,
Zach do Final Crisis.
I think Jared Leto is very underrated as Joker, and the long hair Jared Leto Joker. I think he get a bad rap.
Oh boy.
That dude didn't he win an Oscar?
yeah,
Jared Leto
another
win an
movie.
Oscar?
He's an Oscar winner.
Jared
Man,
Leto,
look, it was a different take on the Joker, but that nightmare scene was good.
yeah,
It was good.
Yeah.
it was.
Now, I don't know, Cass. I don't know. What you thinking, man?
Listen, Cash, did you see the 4-hour Justice League? Because
Yeah. And it
okay,
was like you guys said, it was a different movie. It was a completely different movie.
The scene at the end with Jared Leto Joker, to me, like totally changed my take on his Joker from the Suicide Squad. It was much more
it was definitely better acting.
More
it was
emotional.
better presence. Yeah.
Well, you know, there's rumors of Leto and Ben Affleck doing The Killing Joke.
Really?
Did you just make that rumor up? Because that sounds pretty good.
No, I've heard rumors that they're both willing and wanting to do The Killing Joke.
Man, look, that'll be cold, man. And to me, with the
Mello wants to do Deathstroke.
With all this different universe things, we could do a 3 Jokers and have Jared Leto. You can have the new Joker. What's the kid's name from the Batman?
Oh, Pat.
And you can have Joaquin Phoenix all on the screen, like with the 3 Jokers.
Hey, I haven't seen the new Batman. I've got a handful of days until what is it, the 14th or 15th when it comes out on HBO.
Me too.
Like,
I'm with you.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
I just bought a 25-foot HDMI cable and an optic cable to make my theater that I'm doing down here legit sound better, just for the Batman movie, that I can watch it, in premium sound and be legit.
You still going projector? Or...
Yeah, I'm going to watch it in my home projector. That way I don't have to worry about some guy next to me fiddling on his phone. I'm going to have all the unlimited popcorn I can have. I'm going to have vodka. Vodka makes everything better.
Cass, you talked about that the other day in your stream. Do everybody got TVs or whatever in their basements? Because it kind of take away from some of my statue space to have. I got an 82-inch TV, but if I had a projector, and then let it drop down in front of them when I watch it, let it back up and have space for the statue. I
actually talked to.
I've been looking at screens, motorized screens. I think I'm looking at a 120 inch right now, where you get a remote, you can push the button, and that screen comes down.
Drops down from the. Okay, not the ones that come up. There's ones that come up from the bottom now, ground up.
Yeah. See, I'm not that kind of. I'm not that kind of player. I want mine to come down from the top, go down.
You save space, man. You save space, and you can use that spot for statues. But then when you watch a movie, you just let it drop in front of. It won't hurt anything,
Yep.
I know I had to talk to you guys, Pudgy and Arch, about it. I decided to keep the TVs there, and even right here, I have Silver Surfer right there. And on the other side,
you can mount stuff around it. Treat it like a big art print.
Yeah, pretty much. And I think it was the best decision I made of keeping it there, because what else are you gonna do in the room? You know what I mean? There would have been no couch, no nothing.
Yeah. It's just a really big jerk station.
The TV gives you a reason to sit there and admire the statues.
Yeah.
Well, my room, it's an escape, which is, I've got the TV, but my projector pulls down in front of the TV for movie night type stuff. I use the TV for games. But I've got 3 kids that drive me bananas. I love them to death, but oh man, I need to escape from the long week of work. I come down here, especially on a Friday night, as much as I can during the weekend. And if it's one thing to just sit in your room and look at your collection, but I could put a movie on and unwind with a drink, but I'm not watching the movie. It's kind of like the background noise. I'm looking at my statues, and you see things, depending on how you arrange them, you see things at different angles, and you're like, oh man, that was badass. I didn't realize that before. And then the next week I'll move my stuff on a different shelf and see a different piece, if I don't break it. But I definitely would say a TV in the statue room is definitely a plus to help, keep you in there, give you an excuse to go in there and just unwind, escape from everything.
That Hawkman alone is enough to stay in there. Look at that Hawkman.
As long as his knee doesn't break.
Hey, there's new grills. There's new grills now.
Hey, what
Mm.
you guys do about statues that have a beautiful base and the back of it is beautiful? Because I've been thinking about like in some spots I might want to just buy a small turntable
Mhm.
to have it always spinning when I come down. I tell Alexa to turn things on and just have that statue
Robo
spin
Man.
so I can
Yeah,
admire the
Robert.
full. Because some of these
I
statues,
avoid
the
statues.
back of the base.
That's it's nice, but it's also kind
Pedestals,
of
like
dumb.
center room stuff type display setup if you have the space for it. A mirrored
Mirror
backdrop.
background.
Mirror background.
Ooh, mirror background. Okay.
I'm with the mirror backdrop. Absolutely.
That'd be different.
Like Pudge
That would
could put
definitely be
mirrors
There's
different.
on
behind all of
Throne. I
that.
don't know if you guys have saw the custom doom.
Which one?
Custom
I
Doom.
don't know if you saw that. Yeah, there's a custom doom on Throne, and the back of it looks. He's like holding a gold chalice in his hand. He's kind of sitting like this.
Yeah. That's the one. That's the one that Steve was looking at
Mhm.
at the doctor's. Yes.
Man, the back
I
of
know
that
which
thing
one you're
is
talking about.
amazing.
It's all ornate. It's got all this shit going on. It's beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's me, Evan, in the chat. He's saying that he's waiting to see Batman on HBO Max too, but he's saying Sonic 2. I'm going tomorrow morning. I'm too hyped on it. Like, I'm in the same boat. Like, I can't
What the
take my
hell?
kids to see the Batman movie, right? It's too long. They'll drive me bananas. But Sonic 2, like, I remember when I watched Sonic 1, I was like, yeah, we'll watch it for my kids. And then you get into it and you're just like, what? And Jim Carrey, he blows it away as Dr. Robotnik. And I'm excited to see Sonic 2 also. So I agree. I'd be more willing to watch Sonic 2 in theaters than I am the Batman. I'm in that same boat.
Wow.
I'm willing to wait for the Batman to come out on HBO.
Allegedly,
That'll be-
Jim Carrey's retiring after Sonic 2.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Wow, you hate to hear it.
I
He'll
don't
come
think
back
he
for a
will.
truckload of money, probably.
Yeah, man, he'll come back. Everybody, man, look, everybody come back for that money. You, Piggy, you said customs. Do anybody got customs?
Yep.
In
I got
hand, though.
I got a custom Luke Cage. I got a custom, a couple of custom pieces. I was trying to think of which, but yeah, I got a huge like custom Luke Cage. I had a custom Black Panther on Throne that I sold a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. If I have to
got a
wait
custom
too long
blade.
for a piece, I'll get a custom. I mean, it's not my favorite thing to do, but it's like we'll get 85 Harley Quinns, but we won't get a man back.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why we don't have a Luke Cage, authorized Luke Cage.
Right.
Yours is a classic with the tiara and everything.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Straight Power-
awesome.
The Power
Awesome.
Man Edition 1 pose.
Yes.
Does
Yes.
he have a little bubble that says "Sweet Christmas" above him?
That'd be great. I'm telling you. I want to see a Luke Cage that's right off the cover of Hero for Hire #1.
Yeah.
That pose like this.
So if you look at the
Custom blade
episode I
will be
did on Cashing Out with Cash, it was in the
Okay.
background. I was like
I got.
sitting there in front of me.
I'll take a look.
He asked
See,
me about-
Pudgy, unfortunately, I don't think, other than the introduction of Luke Cage on Netflix, nobody even knows that character exists.
Well,
You know what I mean?
Dude, you got the Wrecking Crew that he went up against. There's a lot of good things with Luke Cage.
if you're talking general public, nobody, yeah. But if you're talking anyone who's into comics,
Yeah.
I mean, he's been in the New Avengers. He's been in a lot of shit in the last 20 years.
Yeah, but statue collectors, from what I've gathered,
A lot don't
very
read as
few
well.
are in the comic game.
True.
And you might have to get a
So, I
custom.
mean, Cash, how many comics have you read?
It's normal. It's normal for the younger generation. They're getting exposed to these characters from the movies and TV more than from the books.
Yeah. Which, I mean, Cash,
Yeah.
I call you out, but I was there too. I collected statues before I got to
Hey
comics.
Arch, let me show you what I just got. This is just for you, bro.
New encyclopedia?
No, a master.
Oh. Masterworks.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Just
Very
got this
nice.
X-Men one. Yep.
Stan Lee X-Men.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I will
Sexy.
start my reading tomorrow.
Cash, why would you start there with X-Men?
Yeah.
It's the
Giant
first-
That run
It's
got
a volume
canceled.
one.
That run got canceled.
in the 60s. Yeah. Listen.
Start with Uncanny X-Men. It's so
Giant
badass.
X-Men.
Listen.
Giant X-Men #1.
Yeah, Giant
Listen,
Giant
guys.
X-Men.
Okay. Okay, let me full screen again real quick so I can show
There's
you
nothing.
guys.
There's nothing wrong with what you bought. It's a classic,
All
but
right, check this out.
to
Check
get
this
you a
out.
little closer up to speed.
So I buy a comic that's not bagged and boarded. You guys give me crap because I didn't know.
No.
Then I go the
I
next
would never
week,
give you crap.
and then I get it bagged and boarded, and now I buy the Masterworks, and I'm not buying the right Masterwork. What's going on, man?
Hey man, this
Cash,
is where it's
talk
up
to
for
people
expert.
before you
Make
pull up that
make an
credit card.
informed purchase. Make an
This where you
informed
want.
purchase. Bounce it off
go
us,
with
buddy.
Go with Uncanny X-Men first.
91. I like this.
But even that's Jim Lee version. Don't start with
Jim
the Jim
Lee.
Lee version. Start with Uncanny Giant Size X-Men. Start with
If-
that first.
Yeah,
It'll
if
blow
you
you
want
away.
to, if you want to understand Dark Phoenix and
Uncanny,
everything.
Uncanny X-Men, right there. Uncanny.
Yeah, but what issue is that? You can't just start some random ass issue.
769.
Cash, you're not going to pull that out because it'll.
You might as well go
give you
like try to
bibs in the
find it
bind.
digitally though. Probably try to find it digitally. You can find it like that.
Yeah.
I would say even go omnibus. Get the Uncanny one omnibus. They've done reprints, so it's probably not that expensive. But yeah, start with Uncanny Giant Size 1, and go from there. Read that whole run, and then you can go. You can bounce off any of these other ones. You can start with the beginning again. You can go to Jim Lee. Read House of X, Powers of X. That's a good run too, also. But after you've read Uncanny X-Men, where you start to understand these characters,
House of X
when
is
they weren't
amazing.
canceled.
What's that,
Okay.
Pudge?
Did he freeze?
No, he
Oh.
took his headphones
Okay.
off. Are we talking about Pudgy?
What was that, Pudgy, that you showed?
Giant Size X-Men.
Oh.
Claremont and
Yep.
Byrne.
Yep, that's the
Okay.
one.
So this
You
this
get-
is where
you
you
get that on Amazon.
everything that's been in the movies, basically, is majority of it from this run. You know, Days of Future Past.
When you say it's in the movies, it's the movies did it wrong. Is what you're trying to say?
No,
So,
just they used that as a source material, and then they did their own twist on it and stuff.
Yeah, like
But
I mean,
if you
everybody
wanna see
is.
what-
It's beating a dead horse, but the whole Days of Future Past. Who goes
Mhm.
back in time? Cash. Who
But
goes back in time?
let him read it. Let him read it and find out. Find out how it was done.
Wolverine.
Yeah, that's not the case. No, that
Let him read
didn't
it.
happen.
Shh,
Didn't
shh,
happen.
shh.
The whole world
Spoilers.
does not.
40 years ago. Spoiler alert.
The whole world does not revolve around Wolverine.
Wait. In Days of Future Past, he went back in time.
Yeah, in the movie he did, but not in the comic.
Yeah.
The
Arch.
comic, the real story.
Let
did
the
not.
man enjoy the story. God
He's
damn it.
not going to read it. He's got his comic of Uncanny boarded and
Well,
back. He's not taking
let-
that out.
Let him get surprised by the Wikipedia entry then.
Yeah,
Just
he gonna
let
mess
him
up.
experience it.
He gonna mess the spine up.
He's not going to bend that spine.
I would read. Personally, I try not to, like, if I'm gonna read a comic book, I might buy 2 copies if I want to keep one that might have some value. But to me, the omnibus and are better.
The hard
So,
trades.
Yeah.
Well, I like to buy the omnibus. I think they're really good. But if I can find some way to read it digital, it's digital all day. Like I
Digital.
absolutely love the digital route. I can have a tablet in my hand, read it anywhere. I can pick up on my phone if I'm on break at work and
Right.
pick right back up where I'm reading. Omnibus, I'm constantly terrified of my 3-year-old walking up to me and folding a page or ripping a page or throwing yogurt on me or something like that, just because of the household I run. So digital to
DC
me
had it.
is my best friend.
DC had a nice little digital thing where you can read the comics before they went ahead and let everything go over to HBO Max. I had that little subscription, and you can read the comic books digitally. And I used to read them right on the television.
Yeah, really.
So I don't know if it's a such thing as adult attention deficit disorder, but I have to read the physical copies because, like, the omnibus, because if I try and read it digitally for whatever reason, like I can go my whole day without being on the phone or the tablet. But if I pull it up to read a comic, 10 minutes later I'm on Instagram, I'm checking my email, I'm responding to work stuff, and then I'm like, damn, what did I come on here to do? Oh yeah, the comic.
Cash is still wondering. You guys use phones other than Pornhub? I thought it was just strictly for that.
Cash, we use flip phones.
Shit.
Everybody 40 and up, we use flip phones, Cash. I still got a razor.
I got the brick.
A razor. Oh my god.
I'm just talking.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Actually, I wish we could go back to that because social media did mess the world up, man.
Yeah, it has.
Yes.
Yeah, it definitely has.
Razor phone
Oh,
was
man.
cool.
It was small. It was
You made
The
Cash
razor
leave.
phones.
You bashed on technology. He's like, I'm out.
out here. Yeah,
Oh,
I
man.
got this custom blade, and he's got 3 head sculpts: the comic, Wesley Snipes, and the Mahershala Ali. And I got it off. You seen? Did you see
Really?
that?
I saw it, man. I want it. I saw it, but I can't see where to grab it, man. But I want it.
Hold on. Let me go on Facebook real quick. Well, you know, I had
Is that
to share
Blade on
with
Throne?
you. It's Blade on Throne.
Yeah, that piece is nice.
Mm.
That piece is
Yeah,
really
I want
nice.
that. I want that.
So some of the blood looks a little cheesy, but for the most part, that statue is dynamite.
Yeah.
Damn.
Cash,
That's
you
crazy.
should have some pictures of that piece. You're still getting it, aren't you?
What piece?
The blade on throne.
The
Yeah.
Blade on Throne?
Yeah.
Where'd you
Yeah,
get it?
yes,
Well,
I pre-ordered
you'll
it
have
too.
to hit me up and tell me where I can get it, man, because I want that one. That's one.
Yeah.
I want
It's probably too late now. Production's already
Yeah.
happened, and it's gonna
It's
be
a
shipping
waitlist
soon.
time now.
Yeah, you're gonna have to buy that on eBay secondhand, man. You gonna pay
wait
that
till someone
aftermarket
sells their
price.
pre-order.
Aftermarket. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send him
yeah.
a message. I'm gonna send him a message to see if he got any, and if he do, I can try to get you his email, and you can join his page on Facebook.
I appreciate it. Yeah.
It's gonna be like, this little piggy went to the market.
Oh man, that's crazy. Just to let's see here. Yeah, I don't know if it is because I don't know. I dropped the first 3 payments on that, so all I have to do is pay the last payment plus shipping, and I was just like, let me just get it out the way. That was the second custom I ever ordered, and I only did it because it was Blade. So yeah, that was like me growing up. I literally watched the Blade movies over and over and over, man. That was all I watched over and over, man. So
Well,
Yeah.
then for you, Cash, because I know you say you always get like comic pieces and not movie, but with that piece, do you plan on using Wesley?
because it's Wesley, I'll make an exception every now and then, put it in there, you know. But I do like the comic portrait though, so you know, I'll make it. It'll be like a one-off, no biggie.
How do you feel about Blade being recasted? Someone other than Wesley Snipes. I don't think Wesley Snipes is out of it. I think they should have asked him to do
Okay,
another movie.
so I'll say this: 2 things. Number 1, I'm okay with it because Wesley said he's okay with it. But number 2, if you look back at everything about the movies, right? He mentions it multiple times. I still age as a human. I just age slower because, you know, I'm half human, half vampire. The fact that Wesley is actually older in real life, it would be perfect freaking sense. It's been like 15 years. It would be perfect. He's gonna look older. It's perfect.
Well, he doesn't look that old. I mean, he still looks a lot younger than his actual age.
Looks the same to me, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got kind of skinny on the Oscars.
Yeah,
When
listen.
he shaves, he looks a little older, but with Blade, he will be growing a goatee, and they're gonna dye it black anyway. And all he got to do is put on about 15 pounds, and I think he'll be fine.
Yeah, he looks a little. I hate to say it, he was a little too thin. I just shot Cash a picture of him at the
I'm pulling it
Oscars.
up now.
He looked a little too thin. I hope he ain't sick, because if you look at his face, he's kind of drawn.
Sometimes they do that for roles though too. Like they'll
But you know what's crazy about that? This is the same kind of thing that was happening with
But yes, with
Chadwick.
Chadwick.
Chadwick Boseman, and people was like, what is he doing? And then we found out later. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
gives
but
me
Chadwick, he didn't show up at the Oscars in a skirt type thing.
just in a skirt.
Man, I don't know what this is. He got.
This is what happens when you evade your taxes.
Horrible.
Yes. I don't know what that is
But
exactly.
even still, I think he could hit the weights. Maybe not wearing the skirt, and I think he could put on the muscle mass, and he would look good as a Blade. I really hate that they recast him.
Do we know if they considered Wesley in this reboot?
I don't know.
I don't think
Oh.
so. Never heard any.
But what's weird is it's like the guy that they recasted him as is old also. Like it's not a young guy.
Yeah.
It was
Exactly,
a guy that was in. Yeah, I mean he was in Luke Cage and
Yeah,
Daredevil.
Luke Cage,
yeah.
Mahershala
he's an older guy,
Ali.
for sure.
Mahershala
Which I
Ali
mean,
is
I like that guy as an actor,
46.
but he
46?
shouldn't have replaced. He shouldn't have
I think
replaced.
Wesley's got
Wesley
one of
Snipes
those.
is-
Wesley has that type of personality that's like super recognizable, and then if he's already played that role, it's going to be hard to see someone else,
Mhm.
you
Yeah.
know, take that.
He was born to play that role.
and it was.
Exactly.
I mean, actually, that's what put the MCU on the map.
Yeah. That's the true first superhero movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that I don't know if I like every movie because it got a little cheesy at the
The
end.
first one was good. The first one was really good. The second one you could eliminate. Then the third one, I know it had a lot of humor, but I really enjoyed the third one just because you had
He's-
Daredevil in there.
Interest.
Yeah.
It's gonna for sure have some
I
some
just
humor
got-
in it now, but it's in MCU.
Yeah.
Yeah, all their
Yeah,
movies
Piggy.
have humor for
got
whatever
it.
reason.
Oh,
Wow, how dare
He got
you?
that blade.
Ooh.
got it. Okay, I appreciate it. Appreciate it. I'm jumping on it. Can you shoot me the info?
Yeah.
I knew.
What
he
do
was
y'all
gonna
think
have
of
that.
the?
Address in the chat.
What do y'all think of the new Doctor Strange movie? Are y'all excited about it? Y'all think it's
I'm
gonna
excited
flop?
to see it.
Yeah, I'm excited too, man.
Yeah. I'm looking forward.
Because didn't they say they kind of passed him the torch? Like he's supposed to be the new Iron Man now in terms of the importance and like the guy leading the charge going forward.
Mm.
But do you think it's just
I heard
because
something
of
like
the following that Cumberbatch has? Like I love Cumberbatch. I'll watch anything he's in because
Yeah, same.
I started loving Cumberbatch from Sherlock. Like he to me is the Sherlock.
That show was so
Sherlock
good,
Holmes.
man.
Yeah, I absolutely love that. But I think they're putting way too much on him.
Yeah,
and you
that's
kind of
been-
see it like with the last Spider-Man movie. It is kind of like they're handing him the torch. Like we expect you to be these small parts in all these Marvel movies now.
He's supposed to be the new Iron
But
Man.
I'm
going
hoping.
forward.
Yeah, I'm hoping that the new one's not a flop. But I think even if it is, it's because it's Cumberbatch. I'm gonna love it. It's like the Loki show on Disney Plus. It was kind of a flop, but because it was Tom Hiddleston, and I love Tom
I loved
Hiddleston
it.
as
It was
Loki,
good.
I was like, I'm gonna withstand anything and be all in on it. But yeah, I'm curious to see where Doctor Strange
Yeah,
goes.
I'm just curious to see all the potential characters we've been rumored to hear because it is the multiverse. Like, I'm just curious to see which ones actually come to fruition, like who we see make an appearance.
Yeah, we're supposed to get some X-Men, right?
Yeah, we are.
But I've also seen where Hugh Jackman is like, even though he said I'm not going to be Wolverine anymore, I've heard where
He could
he's
be
gonna
Old
come
Man
back.
Logan.
That
He could
I
be
would
Old Man Logan.
completely with that, man. Jesus. The
would y'all
rumors of the
rather
dead-
see a new Wolverine, or are you cool with seeing a Hugh Jackman come back?
I would prefer Hugh Jackman to be my Wolverine going forward.
I agree.
Yeah.
I heard rumors that they were going to use. They were thinking of Scott Eastwood, if you're familiar with him. He kind of has
Okay, yeah,
a
he's
young
Clint's
Hugh
son.
Jackman. Yeah, and he has a young Hugh Jackman kind of look to him.
The only thing I ever had when I thought about Hugh Jackman, and then I look at the Wolverine from the comics, he was about 5'2".
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not going to get a short unless the closest thing
Tom
we're going to get
Cruise.
to is if Tom Cruise plays.
Tom Cruise.
Right.
Oh, but Arch, that's the other thing. In this multiverse, the rumor is he's going to be a multiverse variant of Iron Man.
I know.
Tom
I
Cruise.
saw that,
Yes.
man. I don't
Superior
want that
Iron
at
Man.
all. I hope so bad
Superior
that's
Iron-
an April Fool's joke.
I do. Yeah, man. I don't want to see anyone else suit up in that damn armor.
Yeah.
But the superior
Which,
Iron Man
you know,
armor is like totally different. It's white.
I've told Jerry, and Jerry kind of makes fun of me because he hates Secret Wars, but I think that the next big event should be Secret Wars, and get Brody to be in an Iron Man suit, just like in Secret Wars. You had Brody being in Iron Man's costume, and half the comic run, he's like, I wonder if they think I'm Iron Man, or do they know that I'm not Tony Stark in Iron Man suit? So I think that they should definitely do that, where it's like a tease where you think that, wait a minute, did Tony Stark come back? Is this a tease until it does this final reveal? But if they screw it up and they do Tom Cruise, I don't need any more risky business. It just he's aging very less, or very slowly. But oh my goodness,
Gracefully,
stop getting
yes,
in
yeah.
these other universes. Just stick to your Mission
coming,
Impossible movies.
He coming out with another Top Gun.
I know, right?
Yeah, it's
That
been
keeps
in the
getting
can
delayed
for
too, doesn't it?
years.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And another Mission Impossible, right?
Yep.
I would think so.
Yeah, for sure.
I think it is. Yeah.
But I've heard this Doctor Strange movie. I think it's supposed to introduce Gambit. Is from what I've heard a tease at some points,
Okay.
and then
Yeah.
I've heard it's Professor X will be teased.
You are right.
Then I've
And
heard
they
that
even
Wolverine's
teased
going
the
to make a
actor, too.
tease.
I forget who
Yeah.
they mentioned. They teased
My
the Gambit
favorite
actor.
X-Men. I love Gambit, man. It's my favorite.
Yeah.
From X-Men.
Yep. Yeah,
I want to know all of Arch's sources because I'd never heard of that Killing Joke rumor. Now you got me thinking about it.
Hey guys,
You haven't heard of Killing Joke?
No, that rumor you said about Ben Affleck being in a Killing Joke movie.
Oh,
Yeah, Joe, he's
Was it
killing
real?
you with his jokes, man. He's killing you
Yeah.
with his jokes. That's the joke.
Literally.
Yeah.
Fucking
no, I've heard it. It was
What an
actual
original.
rumor that Ben Affleck and Leto were going to do Killing Joke. Especially he's sobered up, and then J-Lo's whispering in Affleck's ears,
Oh, yeah.
saying, "Hey, I really want to see you buff as Batman again.
She
You
wants to
better do
sleep
this."
with Batman. Right.
Jesus.
She's like, "I need another Super Bowl ring."
Is Jada
Hey,
Pinkett
guys,
whispering in Will Smith's ear, telling him that we need some more Deadshot?
He needs to be Hancock, right?
That's funny, man. Hancock. Yo, real quick here, guys. Just want to pull this up real quick here. All right, so what we have here
He's pulling up a
is
leprechaun bus.
Oh,
Oh,
hell
shit.
no. Yeah. So what we have here is the Iron Studios 1/10 Archangel. So yeah, this is gonna be a giveaway, and I'm gonna go ahead and drop how you guys are able to win this giveaway in about 5 minutes before we get out of here. So I'll ask a question. Once I ask the question, I'm gonna draw a line, ask the question. First person to get the question right, you guys are able to win the statue. As long as you're in the United States or Canada, we'll take care of shipping. No worries. If you are outside of the U.S. or Canada, all I ask is that you cover shipping, but the statue would be on you. So yeah. So I'll drop that in about 5 minutes. So get your thinking caps on, and we'll make it happen to you.
That's a good giveaway, Cash.
It is a nice giveaway.
Yeah, no doubt, man. No doubt.
I thought you were about just to promote
You know,
it for
Cash, if I would have known that you were going to do that as a giveaway, I would not have hopped on the show so that I could become eligible.
You would have stayed in the chat.
This
No,
is some
man.
bullshit right here.
Anybody on the panel, you guys are more than welcome.
Mhm.
Anybody in the chat as well, you guys are more than welcome. Edwin, yes. Go ahead, Edwin. Yep, definitely.
Yeah.
It is.
Yes, Edwin. We confirm.
You're good to go.
Let's get off the phone with the State
Edwin always
Department.
says
It is.
that, man.
It is.
Google
It's
ready,
not a.
but, yeah, man.
That was an evil arch rumor that it wasn't.
If Arch doesn't win the Arch, I'm calling bullshit.
I would never say Edwin's not in the U.S. Edwin's my boy.
Yeah. Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Yeah, that's cool, man. Yeah. Whoa. While I wait for that, do you guys wish like I knew we were talking about shows earlier, but like they had a show called The Gifted on Fox, and they showed a bunch of characters on there as far as
I
X
watched
Men.
it.
That did you like it?
I, not really. It was okay. I see why it
I
didn't
think
last for shit.
I think my opinion may be skewed though, because like I'd be at work and I'd be watching all these shows while I was at work. So for me, it was just something to
You were
watch.
getting
So I
you
think,
were getting paid to watch them. It made them much more
Yeah.
enjoyable.
yeah.
I will say The Gifted did better than the other show that came out. What was the one with Medusa?
Inhumans.
Yeah, Inhumans. It did way better than Inhumans, I thought. It was way more entertaining.
The I think it was maybe last year now. I never saw it. It was in theaters. I don't know if any of you did. It was called The New Mutants or something.
Excuse me, you're acting like New Mutants wasn't the thing? Like
No,
nobody's heard of it?
No, I said I don't know if any of you guys went to see it.
I enjoyed New Mutants.
It was a good. That's what I was gonna ask. Like I've been debating if I should watch that thing.
Yeah, it's good. I enjoyed it.
It's good? Okay.
It's a little bit different from comics wise, a little twist on things, but I really enjoyed it. You're gonna have one character that steals the show and makes you want to go out and buy the statue, and also
Really?
make you buy the omnibus that came out, because that's what I did. I still don't have the statue, but oh my goodness, yeah, it was definitely worth a watch. It wasn't as like a horror film as the previews made it seem to be, but it was definitely a good watch. I enjoyed it.
Fair enough.
So
If you
since
hate it,
you just
don't tell me.
you just mentioned you saw that and right away it motivated you to get a statue. People on the panel, tell me if you can think of things that you read or watched that immediately like motivated you to just go buy something right then and there, because that thing you just took in was so like captivating.
I was
said,
motivated
I gotta buy a
but
piece.
I was
connected to it."
unable to acquire. I was unable to acquire the piece I wanted.
Okay.
Yeah, for me it was after watching the Zack Snyder, I went
Okay.
at every Prime 1/3 piece, and that was, and you know what? I got a video out there because I was trying to get that Wonder Woman, and I got scammed out of 1,700. Then I found somebody else that sold it, payment plan. This dude never got back with me to mail it, so then I had to get my money back from him through PayPal. Luckily, I did goods and services, and then I finally got it from Sugo Toys. And I'm like, man, because that was the last piece, so it just was like exhausting trying to get the Gal Gadot piece to, because I got every piece to go with it, and that was one of those hot button things for me when I saw that movie, and everything on eBay just started skyrocketing.
Yes.
Mine is a Wonder Woman. Also, I haven't bought her yet because of the shipping, but I want that Wonder Woman versus Hydra, based on there's a DC. I don't know if you guys have watched the DC animated movies, but they have a whole line of movies, and it's the scene where she fights Hydra, and it was such a dope scene that as soon as that statue came out, that's what flashed in my mind, and I was like, I'm gonna get it. Minus
I'm gonna get it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's called FOMO.
yeah.
FOMO.
Yeah, man. And dude, FOMO is a bad thing, because there were some FOMO pieces that I got, and then you go on Sideshow, and then it's like it's like in the red, right? And then after you buy it, all of a sudden it comes back wide open again, and you like, this piece is not even hot anymore. Like, come on, man.
Yeah. I don't like how they do that. How it'll be like sold out. The next thing you know, it's like, oh, here it is, and then like it goes from waitlisted to just like 100 of them in there. I get people cancel and stuff. But it's like, how do you go from waitlisted to just instantly available? And there's like a bunch of them, not low stock, but like a bunch of them.
Yeah.
I've never seen that. Yeah, you seen that a lot?
I think it's
not recently, no.
I hate to say that, but I think they do that on purpose to get us to have FOMO. Exactly what we're talking about. And then it made people go out there and buy it because you're like, oh man, this is a hot piece. You know,
Now I've heard people mention that when they're on Sideshow's site that they'll see something in the web browser that says like X amount of people are looking at it, or
Yeah,
X.
viewing this now. Yeah.
Okay, now I don't
No
see
way.
that. But I don't know if it's because I run an ad blocker, but I never see that. But I've heard people mention that.
It's not
I
even
I
an
only
see
see
ad
it on
though.
my tablet. I don't see it on my phone, but I see it on my
Yeah.
tablet. So I don't know if
But you
it's
see it on your tablet.
yeah.
I only see it when I'm like on my laptop.
Hmm.
Yeah.
It's got
On
to
my
be some
phone.
kind of JavaScript thing or something that it
Yeah.
gets blocked.
It
I
sucks when
don't
you
see
miss
it.
out though. Like with the Rogue with the curly hair with the exclusive head.
Yeah.
Man, dude, that on eBay is crazy money, and it's like
Yeah.
I'm not doing it, but that's the head scope you want.
Hey, XM.
Yes.
XM.
And
XM
XM, this
XM's a joint. Yeah.
it's decent. It's decent. I ain't hating on nobody getting it, but it just to me it's not better than that Sideshow with that exclusive. I just like the scope better. That's just my personal thing though. The XM look real like it seems smooth. Less texture. Yeah.
I'm priced out at XM. I think I'm gonna be strictly Sideshow in a minute because like the cost of like quarter scales and don't even mention third scales, but I looked even like 6 scales, like XM and Prime One have just gotten ridiculous.
Yeah.
And Queen Studios looks like it's slowly starting to get there.
Yeah, I think that in my personal opinion, that Sideshow still offers the best bang for your buck when it comes to a quarter scale statue. I talked about this before.
Yeah, yeah,
Agreed.
yeah. I agree. I agree.
And I'm still
I
liking
don't.
that
I
piece.
completely disagree. I believe you get what you pay for, man. I think I can't stand modern day sideshow pieces. I can't.
You know, like them.
You like
Man,
you don't like
said that was the same, man.
Modern. No, some
How
don't get me
about
wrong. There's the occasional piece that succeeds. I'm not saying every
Yeah.
piece is a flop or bad, but for the most part, modern day sideshow, no, I can't. I can't give it its justice.
I do like the OGs though. I can't front with Sideshow. I do
Oh,
love those
old sideshow is a complete different company than modern sideshow.
because these were not digitally sculpted. Like my Zatanna, my Poison Ivy, that Martin Canali Joker, all of them things. I think they sculpted not digitally, and digital sculpting. It's kind of changed the game, but it's kind of taken away from the craftsmanship.
Yeah.
I love these
Hmm.
OGs.
You get
Man.
the texture.
I'm looking at the Zatanna standing next to this Poison Ivy right now, and they're incredible.
I like their new Scarlet Witch, the Sideshow Scarlet Witch. I actually like that better than that Elizabeth Olsen rendition that it's the Iron Studios that's doing it, but it's one of these companies that's doing like an Elizabeth
Queen
There's
Studio.
two.
Queen
The
Studio.
Iron Studios. Iron has had one announced for a while, and Queen just announced theirs a couple days ago.
And I mean, they're doing it the real hair or the hair stitched in to where it's like wigs and making them realistic and movie accurate. And they're pretty decent, but I actually prefer Sideshow's comic version. And that's the first time I've said that about Sideshow in a long time.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I can't compare a comic piece to a movie piece. I can compare a comic to another comic that it goes up against, and a movie to a movie, but I'm not going to compare movie to comic.
That's good.
Yeah. That's the beauty of this collecting thing, man. Everybody got their like niche or what they like. And you know, I know I got some pieces in my collection and people are like, why the heck would you buy that? Like, you know, I got this half scale Arnold bust from Terminator and I think it looked decent, you know, but people like, man, that's trash. But it was only like
Chase, you're talking about
$250.
Chase, you're talking about comparing movie pieces and comic pieces. Yeah, I think it's very difficult to do. But like when you only have a movie version come out from a manufacturer that you're buying, like I try to stick to the comic statues also. But I missed out on the XM Iron Man, so I had to get the Mach 3 that Sideshow did, right? So I put that in my so it's not comic, it's movie version, but it's like
But
it
Iron
kind
Man's
of blends
way
in
more
well
passable.
enough.
Yeah, it's more passable because you're not dealing with a real human likeness face. It's an Iron
Yeah,
Man.
and then on the other side of that, it's like I've got the movie version Loki with my comic
Sideshow?
Thor. Yeah, but they screwed up the portrait so bad, so it's
Yeah,
almost
I
like,
know.
well, that's not the movie version, right? So it's kind of like I try to avoid the movie pieces and don't like to compare, pieces, these versions of other characters. But sometimes you kind of have to cave and go with the movie version if there's no manufacturers making this one, because I kind of don't go down that custom route just because you kind of hear the horror stories, or even the ones that are not horror stories, but you're still paying more for those custom pieces because customs want to come out with 6 different head sculpts and 32 different swap outs. So it's like I'm gonna spend less money at this time because I can't wait and build up money to buy these other pieces. So I'm gonna go a movie piece of a character that I don't think that they're ever gonna make.
Yep.
So it's definitely difficult at times. But yeah, I'm the same way. I want to get a comic version, but if I can't, sometimes I have to cave a little bit. Like the Destroyer that Sideshow came out, that it's a movie piece, but man, that piece is so badass. I would definitely love to have that Destroyer piece to go in my Thor collection. And then you got,
Yeah, it's nice.
you got the Jane version of Thor that came out. That at the time I was like, "Are you kidding me? We're getting a female Thor?" But it is comic version. It looks so dynamite, and now they're kind of going to come out with the movie where she's going to be in it, and that piece is just going to go up in price. So if you missed out on that, you're completely
Wait,
screwed.
what piece?
The Jane Thor.
Oh, Jane Foster. Yeah.
Jane
It's
Foster.
already like 900 plus on eBay. So
Yeah, it's going to go up in price as soon as the movie drops.
Yeah. Better get it now. Hey man, well I'm gonna go ahead and do the giveaway now. Again, it's giveaway time for Iron Studios Archangel. Anybody on the panel as well as anybody in the chat, you guys are able to enter. Again, just in case anyone's coming in right now, if you're in the U.S. or Canada, and yes, Edwin, Puerto Rico, you guys are able to go ahead and get this. I'll cover shipping. If you are outside of the U.S., Canada, or Puerto Rico, all I ask is that you cover shipping. If you're outside of the U.S. and you don't want to cover shipping, again, I'll make sure you get a really good rate as well, so don't worry about that. But if you don't want to cover it, no big deal. Just shoot me an email and let me know. If you guys don't have me on Facebook or know how to find me there, just please email this email if you are the winner. Because dear gosh, when we did the holiday show, like finding the winners was just like, hey people, it's free stuff. Like I'm hunting you down, you know what I'm saying? And yes, Fatal, I'm so sorry. I still got to ship you out the art print. I still got to get with Todd about the statue. J-Rob, I promise you guys got my word on Monday morning.
Hey.
I'm going to make sure I just shoot you guys.
It seems like
Cash
Cash is going to get a backlog of
hey,
pieces.
Look here, man. It's cool, Cash, because,
Cash's supply chain is
every
having
time
issues.
I get a box in the house, it's like getting a whooping from my wife.
I'll say this to make up for what Cash has done, how he's delayed these people, their pieces that they've won or that they bought for. Take this Gmail account, right, and go create as many accounts as you can in different porn sites, saying that this is your email, just so his email gets flooded with acceptance for different porn accounts. That's how he will pay.
What type of person were you in college? Were you the prankster?
Oh my god!
Hey, I didn't go to college, man. I was straight military, so it was way worse. Things that we did in the military.
All right, everybody. I'm gonna go ahead and oh, sorry. Go ahead, Fatal.
No, I said it's all good, Cash. You ain't got to worry about that. Somebody said you got cops looking for you, Cash.
No, it's all good. I'm taking care of. I got them. J-Rob is just something really cool. But yeah, we'll get that on Monday. So here, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and draw the line. Again, the first person to get the question correct, you guys will be the winner. I'm gonna go ahead and type the question or paste it in here, and I'm gonna pull it up on screen as well. So yeah,
and the winner will get the Archangel statue eventually, not necessarily this week coming up. but or maybe this month, but eventually you'll get it.
Hey, y'all know the statue is this guy right here with the thick beard.
Oh man, that's funny. All right, guys, and here we go. Let me see once. All right, so the line is drawn. The comment is there. What is the character's full name and first appearance with a date? And that's Archangel again.
Oh my goodness.
Date.
You couldn't have come up with an easier question? I mean, that was
Jerry,
very
where you at?
easy.
What is the character's full name and first appearance with a date? So it's Archangel's full name.
And it might help you with what Cash showed earlier. It might be a little teaser there. I'm not gonna try and win or anything like that. So
Yeah.
I've got the XM.
Go ahead, Arch.
I've got the XM Studios coming. Oh, looks like you may. Well, Jesse. No, it may be Slim Boss.
I typed the wrong number. Good Lord.
Warren Worthington.
Yeah. Someone put my name. Archangel's here for us.
Archangel.
That's close.
Got some close ones in here. Close ones in here.
I'm sitting back.
This one's a lot easier than your.
Look at Matt's having a spasm as he types. War.
It's when you keep typing and hitting instead of the space bar.
Oh shit!
I'm going through them to see if there's any winners so far. No, not yet. Not yet. I see some very close ones, but
I would not argue
yet.
with Edwin. If you haven't found an answer with Edwin, you might want to just send it to him. Edwin is very rarely ever wrong.
Not only that, but he's working on battery power.
Right,
Oh, yeah.
exactly.
He currently has a blackout.
So guys, remember
Worthington III.
the character's full name, first appearance with the date.
So are you wanting like middle name also?
I mean, if it's not we're not gonna. I mean, first and last, you know. If you do the middle,
You said
that's on
full
you,
name.
The panel's
Oh, here
included,
we go.
right? Because I dropped it in there.
Yeah. Panels included. Yeah.
Okay.
Let me see where you're at. Where you at? Where you at?
So he's like, you're sending me there, right? Like, wink, wink.
Send
like,
me that. But
X Factor number 24.
Lukewarm.
lukewarm. Like, I'm also every time Cash does a giveaway, I'm also wondering. Sometimes his facts are not facts. Like his are.
Oh no! I triple checked. I think we have a winner.
Oh, I know. I understand.
Is it Jason? Jesse?
Jason is not the winner. Pudgy, are you entering into this as well?
No, I started to, and then I stopped.
Oh, okay. Pudgy, can
Just
you
because
confirm?
you know that if you win a piece from
Listen,
Cash, you're not going to get it anytime soon.
I just
It's a longer wait than Prime 1.
Hey,
I just
Joe,
realized.
or freaking Pudgy, check your
What's
Facebook
up?
Messenger.
Okay.
Wait, is he sending Pudgy the answer?
No, I'm out. Don't worry about it. I withdraw.
Is this like when Jerry won a gift certificate
Oh
and then
my
the next
God.
week Cash won the gift certificate for the same amount?
That was so hilarious.
All right. Did this like exceed the time limit and no one won?
No, I think we do have. Yeah, we have a winner.
I mean, Parenzi, he's not wrong. You didn't say the comic version of Archangel.
Okay. Hang on. I have to confirm something with you. Stand by.
I can't believe you guys don't trust the knowledge.
No. Because I realized something that made myself realize I was wrong. depending on your mindset about the character.
All right, guys, I'm gonna announce the winner in 40 seconds.
Well, I'll tell you what,
Why
because
not?
if you're going by the appearance of Angel, it's like
Yeah.
1963. If you're
Yeah.
going by the appearance of Archangel, which is what the statue is,
Yeah,
Archangel is a different appearance.
yeah.
Okay,
Well,
Archangel's
what
when he
did
has
he
his
ask?
wings.
Did he ask the first appearance
Yeah,
of
the
Archangel or
characters.
first
Well, he
appearance
said
of
the
Angel?
character, and the character is Archangel, not Angel.
Oh.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Got
Yeah.
And I was typing, and I thought I had the right answer, and I said, "Wait a minute, it's Archangel, not Angel."
And
I
you
just sat back,
because that's what I put. I put.
and I sat back because right.
So I misled everybody when I said that Cash showed it earlier. Maybe I screwed up
Okay.
everybody.
Right.
So the
only
character in the
serves you right.
statue is Archangel.
Only Archangel would screw up everybody on their chance to win the Archangel statue.
Because right away I was like X-Men 1, 1963.
Yeah.
It's
That's what I put.
Angel,
Yeah.
but it's not Angel. It's
So-
Archangel.
Right. That's why I thought
So
it
I'm
was
gonna-
like everybody would definitely get it.
So here's my email again, just in case you don't have the Facebook or whatever. But the winner is Slim Boss. They put X Factor number 24, Warren Worthington III in 1988.
Because
Yeah, so that is the winner. Congrats.
All right.
once it was Archangel, I said, "Shit, I didn't read that, so I don't know." So I backed
Yeah,
See,
there you go.
But Pudgy, I'm in the same boat. My name is Archangel.
Okay.
I'm about to start reading all that. If I ever get through all this other stuff, I'm reading way too much stuff. I need
But
to.
is
focus
Reddit
in.
really trustworthy?
Is what trustworthy?
Reddit.
Right.
January 10th.
And for comic books.
Hey, yeah, but congrats, Slim Boss. But so I just want to say, shoot me the email. Like I said, on Monday, I will be getting.
Who thinks that Slim Boss is Cash's burner account?
All day long.
Oh, that's fucked up.
He go mail it to himself.
Oh
hey
my
guys,
god!
look what I won, guys. No,
Nice.
This is the first time anybody's ever seen Slim Boss in the chat. They're like, oh.
I'm telling you, never heard of him.
Oh shit!
He gonna be
That's
putting
funny.
cash in your life. Slim Boss on the side.
Cash is never sending me an invite to the show again.
all right, so I do. So yeah, I'll make sure that gets shipped out on Monday. Again, I got you on Monday as well, Fatal and J Rob, and then there is a little bit more as well. So I just want to say I appreciate everybody for coming through. This is obviously episode 11. It kind of just started out with us randomly going live one day with John, Mario, Casual. Then we had Jerry on, Arch on. It was just a lot of fun, and kind of just became a thing over time. Every other Saturday, opposed to it being just more random. But once we do, man, what the freak you, Keesus? What the hell?
That's what I said, man.
So
He didn't
man, whatever.
specify what Monday it's going to ship out.
Y'all
Oh
see
my
the
God.
screen right now? Next week, this how it's gonna look. Cash by itself. He ain't invite nobody. Hey, man, let
He's
me
like,
on, Cash.
I don't
Man,
need this grief.
Nope, this is me and Slim Boss.
You want,
Like, where's Slim Boss at?
Yeah, you're not gonna see you're not gonna see Slim until next time Cash gives a giveaway.
Oh my god!
all right, so this giveaway here is once we hit 750 subscribers. It's just just please man, just you guys just come keep supporting, man. I appreciate everybody for coming. It's always fun hanging out with everybody. Love the community. You guys are really cool. But once we do hit that milestone, this will be given away, and I will come up with a question that will be guaranteed not the same question, but this is what we giving away for 750.
Get out!
Anybody on the panel can come and join in the giveaway. Anybody in the chat can come and give away. Or answer into the giveaway. It'll be the same if you're in the U.S. or Canada or Puerto Rico. I'll cover shipping. If you're outside, I just ask that you cover shipping, and yeah, like I said, I'll make sure I get you the best shipping rates that I can get. But this will be once we hit 750. This will be the giveaway, and it won't be the name, the date, and all that. But we'll make something fun.
Nice. Very nice.
It'll be the
very
episode
generous.
that Slim Boss is joining.
ju-
Slim Boss disappeared for a while, and then he joins during the giveaway.
Yeah, no doubt, man. So yeah, that's that. That's that, man. I appreciate everybody coming along, and yeah. But hey, real quick before we go though, I just wanted to show these real quick because I know you had sent these Pudgy, and this is definitely a little different, man. Like,
Isn't this dope?
Yeah,
Is
this
this
is
him in
this
his
is
birthday
different.
suit?
No.
Oh, I've seen this.
I saw this the other day and I just said, holy shit. I played this game to death. And this is Arthur Morgan to a fucking T.
Cash, you're not hiding the custom group's name on the bottom.
Well, this
It rhymes with.
Everyone disappear.
Hey, wait, Pudgy sent me this.
It was on Facebook. I told I sent it to you on Facebook.
That was Red Dead, right?
Yeah, Red Dead.
0.5 seconds. He snitched on you.
Cash, cancel.
Didn't even give him food, man. We didn't even give him no steak, Burger King, enough. He just snitched. Pudgy said.
This will be the last time me and Pudgy get invited back to the show.
It was Pudgy with the wooden stick, man.
That's it. Well,
Pudgy with the wooden stick.
Kick me from the group, guys.
Yeah. Pudgy
Not
showed
Piggy,
his wood, and then he
Pudgy.
also exposed a custom group. It's not good. Hey, Pudgy, it's not your show, right? Just like
no.
Hey, if I make somebody else disappear, move on to the next show. Catch Pudgy next week in Collective Minds until he exposes us.
Ending shows one by one.
I'll be appearing next week in aisle 3 of Target.
Oh man.
Hey, man, you got to come out with a whole podcast called Pudgy with the Big Stick.
Oh my god. Where apparently I will show no customs at all.
I would listen to that podcast, Pudgy with the Big Stick. I mean, it's always entertaining when Pudgy gets involved.
Oh my gosh. Thank you.
The knowledge that just pours out of this man's mouth. And also the shows that he cancels by exposing custom groups that want to be in secrecy.
Hey man,
Just zoom in. Use that scroll wheel. Zoom in so you cut out the outside. You just gotta zoom in.
I keep looking at Chasen's background, and I keep thinking of the Oscars. Yeah.
Cool.
I just think Will Smith about to pop up, man.
Oh, man. Yeah, and speaking of that, just to like kind of, I guess, close it out with that. Do you guys think what transpired like was right or wrong, or do you kind of feel like it's based on the woman that you have?
I think it's all planned. It was scripted.
I kind of do too, man.
The show, the ratings were in the hole, and now you got everybody and their mother talking about this.
Yes. I'll tell you. I'll tell you one thing that makes me think it's a little scripted too. Is like you said, nobody even knew the freaking Oscars were on, but this is the first year ever that the main contenders for the Oscar were not movies from major normal studios, but Netflix and Apple. And nothing that tech companies like to do better than viral marketing.
Yep.
So, ain't that a coinky dinky?
So, if we take it to, if we say it's real, right? I believe it happened for real. I've been married for 16 years, and I just know that my wife, she would have been like, "Hey, what you doing? Like, what you doing?
Right.
Don't ruin your moment." You know, because that was Will Smith's shining moment, and it kind of, to me, it was sullied by emotion, and I just don't think that my wife wears her hair extremely low, and we were joking, me and her today. If that was Chris Rock made that joke on her, I would have came back and said, "Hey man, where the producers at? Let's make that movie, baby.
Let's make that. Yeah.
Too. Let's make it."
Right.
I want this joke back, man, because I didn't really see it as G.I. Jane was depicted as a beautiful woman who wanted to be part of the Navy SEALs. So I didn't even think that it was an off-color joke. I thought it was a compliment
Yeah.
Jada is over at 50 years old. She's still in shape and she still look beautiful even with the bald head. So I didn't get it. I didn't get the her
Thank you.
rolling her eyes. My wife would have took that joke, laughed at it with me, and we would
Agreed.
have tried to get that movie started.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
sure.
tell you too. We could have paid our house off, man. Well,
Yeah.
let's get this money.
Yeah.
Agreed.
It's like Jesse said in the chat, man. He's banned for 10 years from the Oscars, at least as of right now.
63.
But you got to think also, Will Smith's probably thinking like, thank God I don't have to dress up and go to those things anymore, right?
Even that may just.
So what's
he's just
banned?
He's just banned from attending. I don't think that bans him from making a movie, being nominated, just that he can't attend.
Yeah.
I loved all the memes where it had like The Rock making the same joke, and then it's Will Smith saying, "That's funny." You know what I mean? He's not gonna go up there and slap
He
The
laughed
Rock.
at the joke. He laughed at the joke initially
Yeah.
and clapped his hands because it was funny and it was
Right.
light, man. It was light.
Right.
That joke light. He could have came all from a different angle. When you saw him catch himself, he said, "I could," because he was gonna go at the August angle. He could have did that.
Yeah.
You know, that was any other comedian. Oh my goodness.
I would say, I'll keep her name out of my mouth if you can keep August out of hers.
Oh Lord.
Oh,
I said,
Pudgy went there, man. All the
yeah.
Man.
But just think about it.
Pudgy's
The
on fire
material is
tonight.
out
We're
there.
gonna have to edit Pudgy out of every scene.
Hey, look
But
at
the
Evan's
material
comment.
is out there.
When we get into the Adventures of Pluto Nash pictures. I don't think we're going back to those, man.
Yeah, that sounds over.
Oh man.
But
put a bow on
it
this,
was
Cash. Let's wrap it.
Yeah, man. I definitely appreciate you guys for coming, everybody out there. Yeah, had a good time, guys. So you guys have a good one. I'll catch you guys in 2 weeks, and yeah, cool, man. Cool.
Okay, John.
Later.
Later, guys.